Hello, people of Earth! It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming away with another low-key broadcast. Today is Thursday, and you know what that means. 3 hours of the GWA, with an all-new event this time, and more progress with our New Japan career in Fire Pro Wrestling World. But first, I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us, and hope the day finds you well. And speaking of, I've noticed that since we last broadcasted, I gotta throw some shout-outs to, oh my, these are going to be difficult to pronounce. Okay. Injinu, Shinobariku, Cure Archer, Na Cloud, or NA Cloud, or perhaps just Cloud, and Blitzlama. Thank you very much for the follows. That's very nice of you. I very much appreciate that. Okay, so let's talk about the show that we're about to run for you, this GWA card. For those of us that were with us last week, we fought Impact Wrestling in a best of 5 singles match series. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Mushkin? Hope you're having a good day. Anywho, so last week we fought Impact and we barely got by. Skin of their teeth. We won 3 matches to 2. In the process of that happening, Hollywood hunk Jack Howard lost the Game Changer Championship to Impact Wrestling's diehard Eddie Edwards. But in the main event, our very own AJ Styles returned to his roots in a manner of speaking by unseating Rhino for the Impact Championship. So, conditional to our holding the Impact Championship and having a contender. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Munchkin, thank you very much for the subscriptions. Hang on. So that's a resub for Zeus711. And Broaster Oven coming up. And we'll see one for Twisted Wolf and for Virtually Idiotic. Nice! Nice work. All right, we got Vert in there. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Everyone go check out Fun Size Munchkin. She has some great Apex streams. She's a fairly new English VTuber, which means she's a little shy, but don't let that fool you. Huge personality. Huge personality. So go check her out. Good stuff. All right, what was I saying? Okay, so contingent upon having us bring in a contender for the Impact Championship and for Eddie Edwards coming in to grant Jack Howard their rematch for the GCW title, we had to meet certain demands and essentially resurrect an Impact Wrestling concept pay-per-view. So, for the first and maybe the only time in the history of the GWA, we are presenting Caged Heat, where all 10 matches are going to be fought within the confines of a 15-foot high steel cage. Okay, let me get over to our boardroom here. We've dotted all the I's. We've crossed the T's. Let's go ahead and proceed. Everybody cross their fingers that everyone shows up for work. We did book Eddie and our contender to AJ from Impact. We're good buddies with the wrestling promotion, so this should be okay. Hang on, I'm obsessive about this, so let me just save real quick, just in case I need to game this and there's some sort of family emergency or illness. Fingers crossed everyone shows up for work, though. Oh, woo, what's going on? Thank you very much for this resubscription. Oh, and shouting yourself out with the Uwu sound. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. Okay, everybody showed up for work. Awesome. We have sold out. I somehow managed to sell out a football stadium with maximum ticket price for this. It's like WCCW in the early 80s. This is nuts. Like I'm way down booking world class. Okay, especially with the brutality we're about to witness. Because as I said, we have 10 matches inside of a steel cage today. So I tried to tweak the rules of each of them so that it's not the same sort of cage match where you have to go over the side every time. In fact, we only have 2 matches of the 10 where you win the match that way. These are a lot of old school cage matches where it's straight up, boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boo, straight up, wow, that was a long one. Oh, Munchkin, thank you very much for your subscription as well. Oh my goodness me, when it rains it pours. Okay. So as I said, we got a lot of traditional cage matches in that there's pretty much just a cage around the ring. It's still pinfall submission and rope breaks. In certain instances, like this first tag team match, this is a tag team weapons match where I'm pretty sure there's going to be 4 random weapons in the middle of the ring that all 4 of these gentlemen, four of these ladies and gentlemen are free to use, as Toni Storm and Bronson Reed of Demon Club are about to defend the GWA Openweight Tag Team Championship against Bray Wyatt and Darby Allin of Camp Firefly. Let's get down to the ring, which, as we said, surrounded by a cage for this entire event. See how this goes. Fingers crossed the audience likes it, because our current broadcasting contract requires a certain level of match quality and audience enjoyment to maintain television rights to broadcast our shows. And we're taking a big risk with this one, as we see some weaponry already in the ring that we're normally not even featuring. It looks like they broke a table in half and counted that as two weapons, one half of the table each. Now the action here is going to be very fast and furious, as all of our multi-person matches are tornado tag rules, so all of the combatants are in the ring at the same time, obviously because we can't get out of it, but with the cage around it and all. So we seem to pair it off Darby Allin with Bronson Reed and Bray Wyatt with Toni Storm. I would have thought you would have gone the opposite in those pairings, but that's fine. Trying to mismatch power game here on both sides. Demon Club coming in as champions, the first champions to have to defend their titles within the confines of the cage. Certainly nothing they prepared for when signing their GWA contracts in the first place. This is more of a straight up and down wrestling promotion. We don't normally adhere to these sort of hardcore rules, but they were conditional to get Eddie Edwards on the card, to get a chance to get the Game Changer belt back, and to get our contender for AJ Styles in the Impact Championship later on tonight. Toni Storm into a cover. As always, the creature on feature, the senior official here in the GWA. When you stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle, be sure to tip your cap to Mr. Bigfoot. Toni Storm getting better of that strike exchange with Bray Wyatt. Surprising work there. Darby Allin having a suplex countered by Bronson Reed. No surprise there. Still sticking with the Wyatt Storm and Darby Allin Bronson Reed pairings. Oh, and we see Wyatt perhaps over to switch things up. Storm into a quick cover of Darby Allin, but no, Darby Allin focused on Bronson Reed, at least momentarily. Give his boss Bray Wyatt ahead and maintaining the advantage. And now Camp Firefly successfully switching dance partners here, as you see them change up their strategy on the fly. And now it looks like they've almost switched back. Storm suplex into the corner there. Gets up and immediately hits a vicious double lariat from Bray Wyatt. There are rope breaks. As you can see, Mr. Bigfoot not needing to get too close to the action to be able to call those and cancel these pin attempts. So, pin or submit your opponent away from the ropes, as you see one count there. Ample opportunity for double teams. You see a nice double drop kick. Surprising agility from Bronson Reed. So excellent extension on that super kick. Toni Storm on the receiving end of a vicious headbutt from Bray Wyatt, and now both members of Camp Firefly suplexing Bronson Reed over, trying to aid Darby Allin in their task of wearing the big man down. Strange assignments in Camp Firefly, but it's usually that way. Oh, into a crossface from Bronson Reed. Submissions do count. Darby Allin able to quickly fend for himself and fight his way free. Fights off both members of the championship squad there. Does Darby Allin. Bray Wyatt not so lucky. Another double drop kick there from Reed and Storm. So far doing Demon Club crowd, but no, now we got a mandible claw from Bray Wyatt, but Darby Allin just stood by, allowing Toni Storm to break that up. Ooh. Miscommunication there between the Firefly members. That's not uncommon. Bray Wyatt tends to lead by example more than by instruction. Storm up top, tries to drop the leg, but Bronson Reed picked up her opponent before she had the opportunity. And now she gets suplexed onto a sledgehammer. Showing no ill signs. That double suplex onto the sledgehammer as Toni Storm. Perhaps just putting on a brave face. She's able to counter Wyatt into that pinning combo. Nope, too close to the ropes once more. Oh, and slammed into the cage. Meanwhile, Darby Allin's head is slammed into the canvas. That brainbuster from Bronson Reed. Darby coming over to help Bray Wyatt on Toni Storm. I think he has it at a disadvantage. Oh. Counting themselves quite well. Oh. Countering the mandible claw there is Toni Storm. Quick to save her partner Bronson. Tag belts are on the line here. We're approaching 15 minutes-ish on this one. Normally after about the 20-minute mark, submissions are kind of like an instant kill. Oh, nice! Fisherman's suplex from Toni Storm almost does the trick. Bray Wyatt just able to sneak out at 2.9 there. Now all four competitors, seems like content to slug it out. But here goes Bray Wyatt with a mandible claw. Meanwhile, Bronson Reed not even paying attention and gets a mandible claw from his troubles. I just think it's hilarious. Like, just slamming your disgusting fingers in your opponent's mouths. Like, literally one after the other in that case. That's nasty. That's just straight up nasty. Much like that cage shot that Bronson Reed took, courtesy of Bray Wyatt. Oh, man. Nice seated sent on there to Darby, who rolls up Bronson in a small package. Almost. New champion's crown there. Follows it up with the Yoshitonic. Oh, almost again. Bronson Reed running on fumes at the moment. Gotta clear his head if he's gonna try to keep these championships with Toni Storm. And you can see Bray Wyatt and Toni Storm as well, beginning to suck a bit of wind, having to find their own space and time in the ring to catch their breath, where normally they'd be able to tag out and catch their breath on the apron. In this tornado tag situation, you're on your own in terms of conditioning. Nice. Code red again, or Yoshitonic there from Darby Allin, but too close to the ropes. A little bit difficult to see because of the cage around the ring, but I'm doing my best to understand the positioning of everybody before such attempts are made. Suplex slam there, impressive strength out of Bray Wyatt. Took a lot out of him though to get Bronson Reed over. Darby Allin, cross legs, flips into a pin. No! Reed just escapes. Small package this time. Bray Wyatt running defense. Oh! Bronson Reed almost down again. Oh, and then just dead levels. Darby Allin back to the canvas with another brainbuster. Bray Wyatt quick to take over on Bronson Reed to save his partner. Toni Storm in to make that complicated. Gets rolled up in a small package. That's it. Darby Allin, successful pin attempt on Toni Storm, and we've got new tag champs. The weapons didn't really come into play as often as I would thought. Just that piece of table that Bronson Reed kind of failed to attack everybody with. But at the end of all that, in one of the worst matches we've ever seen, we just have to be above 50. We just have to be above 50. Darby Allin rolls up Toni Storm. We have new tag team champions. Just like that. Let me get out my digital notepad and make a note of that. Ugh. Okay, tag weapons ended with Darby Allin and Wyatt becoming new champions. Whoa, baby. Match 2. Okay, this, I wanted to see. I literally booked this match because, I got to fill some space on these things once I'm done with title matches, right? Or special singles matches, as you can see in match 3. Okay, but match 2 here, I was just like, in an Escape the Cage Rules cage match, if there's multiple people involved, does everyone on your team have to escape, or just one person? Because if it's everybody, you're constantly putting your team at a numbers disadvantage until you get the victory, which is very strange to me, and I remember questioning that a lot watching tag team cage matches in WWE, WWF. So just for she's and G's, I've put together the maximum amount of people I can put in a match for that very reason, to find out if the whole team has to escape or if just one person does. And let's say, for the sake of argument, if just one person has to escape, whomever that person is gets to contend for a title next week. And if it's a whole group, maybe we'll give that whole group a shot at the 6-person belts next time around. Something like that. That sounds fair. Let's do that. Okay, let's save again because I was futzing with my controller somehow and I might have messed things up. Anyway, let's get down to the ring. I believe this is factional warfare. You should be able to recognize the two sides of this wrestling coin pretty quickly, as you see 4 members of Major League Grapplers on the left and 4 members of the industry on the right. Matt Robinson pairing off with Aleister Black. See Tyler Bate there pairing off with Mark Andrews. Will Ospreay waiting for Matt Robinson there. And Pete Dunne over here with Thomas Walker, the stabbinest guy in the GWA, and of course David Houston in the red trunks for the industry side of things. If only I could get to, I should have paused it before they actually started the fight to identify everybody, knowing that this was a tornado tag with the maximum amount of people involved. Don't expect me to call many moves in this one. I'm just going to do my best to sort of follow the ebb and flow of what's going on here and maybe shout out some big moves if I happen to see any. Nice double drop kick there from Major League Grapplers to Tyler Bate, I just saw out of the corner of my eye. Early figure 4 attempt. That's not going to do anything. As we said, this is an escape rules only cage match. There are also no rope breaks because it doesn't matter if you get pinned or submitted in this one. It's not going to change anything. The end goal is for one or more of your teammates to exit the cage and get to the floor first. I'm very curious to see if it is technically elimination. Oh, nice gut check time for Tyler Bate. Hasn't had much offense to this point. Another gut check here, this time to David Houston. Pete Dunne accounting well of himself, now getting into a European uppercut contest with Tyler Bate. That he's on the losing end of. This will certainly get things together. If only we had 2 rings, we could war games this SOB, but there's a lot going on in this one. A lot of moves will be countered in the middle of animations, so I don't even know what they might have been. Nice spinning kick there. I think he calls that Robinson special there from Will Ospreay. Remember the mid-call. Thomas Walker going up top. Big frog splash to Pete Dunne, but there are no pinfalls in this one. Likewise, David Houston with a big old splash on Mark Andrews, who utilizes the shooting star press in their own right. But again, no pinfalls. So all you're doing is pretty messing up the torso of your opponent by getting any of these splashes off the top, at the very least. Oh, huge pedigree coming up to Pete Dunne, and there it lands. I should also point out there are no criticals on any of these matches, with the exception of our next contest, because it's a Luchasaurus match, and I think it's hilarious to have the option that he might again break his neck in our service. But I turned off criticals to all of the other matches tonight because I don't want people getting severely injured in the cage to that point. It's going to be fun enough to see what happens or how this breaks down, because we are 7 minutes deep and it's just been a mess of spots. Like, this is early Ring of Honor scramble cage madness in its finest. The added caveat here is that you cannot win in the traditional method. One or more of your troop has got to get over the top of that cage, climb all the way down the side, both feet got to touch the floor before another member of the opposite team. And fingers crossed, well, I guess we'll find out once the first one goes down, whether it has to be everybody on a squad or just the first person on a squad. As the action is fast and furious, and that is an understatement. As we approach 10 minutes in this one, it has been constant violence. To see Matt Robinson try to jam his knee through the backside of Mark Andrews. And now, oh, Thomas Walker, that sneaky devil, out of the ring. It's elimination. Now Aleister Black. Now Will Ospreay. Now Tyler Bate. All of them unaided. We're down to 2-on-2. Okay, we figured out it's elimination. That's actually pretty neat. 10 minutes gone, and we're down to half our participants. Inside the ring, representing the Major League Grapplers, we still have Pete Dunne and Mark Andrews. Pete Dunne now shaking Matt Robinson of the industry off the cage if he can, but he can't. Pete Robinson follows him, though, and we're down to David Houston and Mark Andrews, one representing each squad. Everybody looking to exit out that eastern corner of the ring there, by the red turnbuckle closest to the ramp. David Houston with a huge last rights to Mark Andrews. Barely past the 10-minute mark in this one. A slew of eliminations / escapes. Archangel's rolling into a powerbomb into a pin attempt, but again, no pinfalls or submissions in this one. Likewise, that Northern Light Suplex isn't going to do much good, other than tiring out and injuring your opponent, but David Houston able to counter. It is 1v1 now. First one to escape wins it for their squad, and gives their squad the right to challenge for the 6-person tag team belts, which, if I look at my notes, I'm pretty sure the Major League Grapplers already hold. So there goes that idea out the window. Factional warfare regardless. It's David Houston and Mark Andrews putting on a clinic. Mark Andrews countering. David Houston shrugging it off because it's a pin attempt and you can kick out of those immediately if there's no pin in the matchup. Back and forth they go. Andrews winning that struggle with a drop kick. David Houston looking far and wide, perhaps checking to see where his teammates went. Oh, gets spiked with a Fisherman Buster, but manages to roll through. Misses on that roll-up attempt. Must have been dazed, though, because there's no pinfalls in this one, and now he's halfway out. This is it. David Houston wins it for the industry. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so the crowd kind of farted all over that one at the end. That's a weird response. I mean, mind you, industry is a heel stable. But all right, that took about 15 minutes and was definitely the worst match we've ever had in the history of the GWA. So far, this is our lowest reviewed show ever. We are at a 58%, where normally we're in the 90s. Our fans definitely not ready for the all cage format, and who can blame them? That's fine. That's fine. All right, we're taking risks. We're taking risks. Sometimes, I mean, we got their money. They're still here. They might talk about how they should never win one of these cards again, but we got 8 matches to turn this around. Okay, so Industry won that, thereby granting them a title shot with the 6-person belts. If they had lost, I would have been in trouble. But now it sort of makes sense. All right, I'm going to save one more time. This is a special straight-up singles match because Luchasaurus wanted competition, and Daichi Hashimoto is apparently one of the most popular wrestlers in the world. Like, it's like S's and B's. Ridiculous. So, they drew about 15,000 people just for this matchup. Luchasaurus, of course, looking to get back to their winning ways and get back into title contention after what can be described as a rocky, not even start, like a rocky tenure in the GWA. Multiple injuries, but every time they come back from injury, they seem to come back stronger, but more fragile at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, they're more likely to get hurt, but the pain they inflict upon their opponents in that brief period leads to, like, critical after critical after critical for Luchasaurus, and he's hoping to keep that streak alive, or that winning streak alive at least, against Dragon Dojo's Daichi Hashimoto. So in a sense, it's a dragon versus a dinosaur in this next matchup. Let's get down to the ring and see how she goes. Hopefully we're gonna pop above 60% enjoyment, because this is essentially just a straight up match where there's no way to exit the ring. So hopefully this is just some good old-fashioned King's Road romp 'em, stomp 'em, wrestle action. Daichi Hashimoto, of course, known for their myriad of kicks, excellent striking ability. On both these gentlemen, though, Luchasaurus perhaps a tad slower but more impactful, whereas Daichi Hashimoto can hit you faster without as much impact but quicker than Luchasaurus. Daichi Hashimoto will be wearing you down for that dangerous DDT first pioneered by his famous father, Shinya Hashimoto. Meanwhile, Luchasaurus will be looking to chokeslam you, perhaps hit that air raid crash, and finish you off with a moonsault press pin attempt, as we've seen so often, including last night on Dynamite. He literally hit the chokeslam moonsault press pin combo to finish a match, and I was like, oh, I've seen him do that in GWA, that's amazing. So, tip of the cap to the Avenger. Oh no, I've forgotten their name. Hang on. I'll bring up my document real quick. It's the same person that's made so many of these edits and done such a fantastical job doing so. I usually bring up my roster text file. The Avenger 3 is the person I'm thinking of. There we go. I knew there was a number involved and I didn't want to miscredit them. So the Avenger 3, possibly like probably about 90% of the edits that you see here. Like the New Japan ones notwithstanding. And then some roster members here and there that maybe are a little obscure for the Avengers 3. Mind you, they have a pretty thorough catalog. But most of them don't have one lady or gentleman. I tip my bandana to ye. Much like Luchasaurus tips Daichi Hashimoto over for that suplex as we're approaching the 5-minute mark here. Nice choke slam into the moonsault. We talked about seeing it last night live on TV. And it almost puts Daichi Hashimoto away here. But he powers out at 2.
5 minutes gone.
Now we're 5 minutes deep. Again, should just be a regular old matchup with the inability to leave the ring. So I feel like that plays in the favor to both gentlemen. Just a straight up old school cage match. If they use the cage, that's on them. Just want a winner, fair and square. Nice counter kick there from Luchasaurus, starting to pull ahead in terms of offensive momentum here. Especially after the 2-count pin attempt following the choke slam. Oh. That's the leg lock from Hashimoto. Wear down the limbs. Luchasaurus, never a bad idea to attack the base of your opponent and take their legs out from underneath them. Oh my gosh, standing Spanish fly from Luchasaurus, but Hashimoto up before he can make a pin attempt. Trying to fight his way free of the grasp of Luchasaurus. Manages to do so and plants a huge knee in the corner. That's a knee in the corner. Oh, and Luchasaurus fights his way to the opposite corner with a nice kick combination. Back and forth these gentlemen are going. Now they're in the center of the ring. Off the ropes he sent standing Spanish fly by Luchasaurus once more. Again, can't capitalize and immediately make the cover. Hashimoto back to his feet, but only momentarily. Luchasaurus says this is it. Looking to put him away. Hashimoto fights free for a second air raid crash. Hashimoto reverses off the ropes. Jumping knee to the face of Luchasaurus. He's got that extra thick dinosaur skull. But you'll eventually wear him down with knees like that. Kicks. Vicious kicks to the midsection. Big double stomp to the back. Trying to take the air away from Luchasaurus is Hashimoto. Reverses. Hits a mid kick of his own. Big headbutt to the back of the head of Hashimoto. And then gets spiked with a DDT. Hashimoto trying to swing things back into his favor. We've just passed the 10-minute mark here. Luchasaurus suplexing Daichi into the ropes. Drags him away. There are rope breaks involved. As we said, pretty much a normal match except for the fact that there's a cage around the ring in this one. We're going to have a couple of those tonight. Luchasaurus just trying to buy some time here to catch his breath. Just bodying Hashimoto back to the canvas, but Hashimoto going back to work on the limbs. And the two men content to just slug it out. Oh, big boot from Luchasaurus after he shrugged off that high kick to the side of the head. Downs Hashimoto, but Hashimoto's back up and fighting almost immediately. What spirit of both these gentlemen. Leg lariat there from Hashimoto and a big knee to the midsection into the cover. 2! Only a 2, says senior official Mr. Bigfoot. You see Luchasaurus catching his breath as he whips Hashimoto off the ropes and then plants him back to the canvas with that kick to the midsection, follows it up with a headbutt. Hashimoto again cuts off the momentum of Luchasaurus. Oh, another big boot to the midsection, just whipping that big old leg around. Burying it in the gut of Hashimoto. Hashimoto quick to fire 2 into the midsection of Luchasaurus. There we talked about 1 powerful strike versus 2 quicker, less powerful strikes. Luchasaurus trying to even things out. The suplex. But again, back to the midsection goes Daichi Hashimoto. Oh, a leg lariat to the rib cage, it looked like that time. But Luchasaurus back to his feet first. He's got to be up and fighting. I think he's hurt. He's trying to overcompensate. Nice big tail whip to Hashimoto, and off the ropes comes Luchasaurus. Single stomp there. I don't know how wise that was, but another big tail whip to the side of Hashimoto's head. Signature offense from Luchasaurus, and another spinning leg lariat from Hashimoto. He responds in kind. Oh, another jumping knee to the side of the head. Drags him away from the ropes. Picks him back up. Could have been looking for the dangerous DDT there, but Luchasaurus quickly counters. As we've passed 15 minutes now. Just more of the traditional action the audience is used to. Hashimoto again. Trying to get Luchasaurus in position for that dangerous DDT, you have to think. Big Dinosaur able to fend off Daichi Hashimoto to this point. Nice counter suplex there, but Hashimoto's up first, eyeing up his opponent. Kicks him in the side of the head. Another tail whip from Luchasaurus. Arm breaker. Daichi not allowing Luchasaurus to maintain an advantage for long. You can see Luchasaurus when he stands up there just gasping for breath. Release German, unable to hold the bridge as Hashimoto. He's tired in his own right. Both men now taking their time to get back to their feet. Good gracious me, Luchasaurus is up first and thinks this is it. Off the ropes he comes. Diving foot, or just a foot stomp. Hashimoto unable to stand. Drops him with another suplex. Able to catch his breath now. Hashimoto, I guess, had a nice little nappy poo. Back to his feet. Looking for that knockout shot on Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus, meanwhile, looking for the same on Daichi Hashimoto. Oh, might have done it with that headbutt. Oh, just shoves Hashimoto back to the ground. Now clotheslines him back to the canvas now. Off the ropes, another thundering clothesline. Luchasaurus feeling it as we're about to hit 20 minutes. These two men are about to hit each other back and forth until we have a winner. Another big boot, and Luchasaurus wins that strike battle. He's got Hashimoto in the center of the ring. Counters the mid-kicks that time.
20 minutes gone.
As you hear the announcer say, we have now passed 20 minutes. Off the ropes comes Luchasaurus. Another big stomp. He uses that fairly often in his matches. You think it'd be a more impressive move. Oh, there it is! The dangerous DDT from Daichi Hashimoto! Drags Luchasaurus away from the ropes! Hooks the leg! Got him! What resilience from Hashimoto! Luchasaurus thought they had it in the bag, but out they come with that dangerous DDT. And Daichi picks up the win. Really, still only 70%. See, that was a really good Kings Road match because it was in a cage. There goes the enjoyment. This is gonna be a rough outing. I don't know if this one's gonna pass 50% because the other escape one is our lowest rated one ever. So here we go. The reason I'm saying that is Mustafa Ali, taking full advantage of the fact that we are an all-cage match show, has decided that the only way to win the freelance junior heavyweight belt in this next contest is to escape the cage. So, Naomi is, see if Naomi is up to the task. Who won that? Hashimoto. Naomi, Mustafa Ali for the Freelance Junior Championship. As always tonight, inside a cage, this one with escape rules. Let's see how this very traditional crowd takes to this one. Let's see if we lose our broadcasting license after tonight. That would be amazing. Maybe it has to be show average, has to be 50 or above, or I don't know if it's a single match, can't be 50 or below. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if we solely disappoint our crowd by booking this weird-ass show. Nice counter there from Naomi early, but there are no pinfalls, submissions, or rope breaks in this one. Also, no weapons involved. You have to incapacitate your opponent to the point where you can climb over the wall of the cage and get to the floor. There's also no door, so you can't get out that way. There's just 4 walls and a funeral. I mean, you know. 4 walls and a victory. Mustafa Ali looking to hang on to the Freelance Junior Championship. Pretty familiar to having a belt in their possession for most of their tenure here in the GWA. And pretty successful junior athlete. For most of the run of this entire promotion, I would think. One of our fairly early hires was Mustafa Ali. Naomi's still looking for her first taste of singles gold. Has been a contender a number of times, has earned her way to contendership a few times, but has yet to actually win the big one, so to speak. This her latest opportunity, so you can take advantage of it. Very unique rule structure in this one, as we said. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rope breaks, no weapons. but escape rules only. You gotta get out of that cage and hit the floor. Our first match with weapons, they didn't really use them that much. I'm hoping that changes as we move on. I hope people are more inclined to use the weapons provided to them as we progress down the card, because you're going to start seeing more and more of them show up. Nice Joshi-style slam there into a version of her Feel the Glow submission, but as we said, this is no submissions or pinfalls in this one. All you do is succeed in wearing down your opponent, applying moves like that for as long as possible. Likewise, the 054 from Mustafa Ali rendered virtually useless, other than, you know, the ability to, again, render your opponent unable to stop you from climbing out of the cage. This is like the sort of silliest Fire Pro will go in terms of, well, not silliest, but like they've got exploding cage matches and stuff. But I mean, like, in terms of gimmick matches that they will conform to, or like can easily or were easily added into their existing pro wrestling engine, it's essentially just adding another piece of geometry. Whereas if you had to add like ladders or whatever, then you'd have to figure out how to climb them at different like it would. The 2D platform limits it in certain ways that I don't think you could successfully see something like a TLC match or even a tables match in a situation like this, but they do pretty well implementing cage rules, because you just essentially have to surround the ring. And there's that 054 we talked about to the back of Naomi. But Mustafa Ali, quick to pick her back up to her feet there. I don't think that was the wisest strategy, as Naomi is fighting for all she's worth now. Again, the object here is to incapacitate your opponent to the point that it cannot stop you. Boom, big Batista bomb from Naomi, stealing that move out of the playbook of Mustafa Ali. You must incapacitate your opponent to the point that they cannot stop you, climbing one of the walls of the cage as Mustafa Ali is out. And that's it. There's no real defense. Like, once one person starts climbing out of the cage, it's pretty much over, I've noticed. So fingers crossed this passes 50, or we might lose our broadcasting license. Mustafa Ali quickly able to retain, their title. Phew. Like, legit fingers crossed that wasn't going to be good enough to keep us on the air. All right. So far, we have new tag champs, and they retained. Okay. Coming up next, title defense for Mustafa Ali. Took advantage of their ability to choose the rules. They started getting it hammered, getting it taken to him a little bit, so they just pieced out our second of 2 escape rules cage matches. This one, coming up next, Roman Reigns defending the Stardom Championship against Miro. Let me read you what we got going on here. This is a submission-only match. There is going to be a full cadre of weapons in the ring, and of course rope breaks are still going to be enabled. So the only way to win this next one is submission only, but there is, I think, 8 weapons in the ring. If not, well, like, there can't be more. But I think we filled the ring with weapons. And the first person to it's essentially an I Quit match, but you can't really do those. So it's a submission-only match, if that makes sense. I mean, there is a way to do sort of last man standing matches, but then I'd have to do an entire card of last man standing matches, and they couldn't be in a cage, because whatever gimmick you have to do, you have to apply to the entire card, which is kind of silly. But anyway, we're happy to do it. We're happy to present Caged Heat. And our next matchup is Roman Reigns defending the Stardom Championship against Miro in a weapons submission-only cage match. Look at them all over the place there. Yeah. The only one I don't really like is you see the piece of table there. Who wants that? Like, just a chunk of table. Everything else is like a fun. Got a couple light tubes. I see a kendo stick, a sledgehammer, variations on the baseball theme, both barbed wire and vanilla. A lot of blunt instruments, and I mean a lot of instruments of various degrees of sharpness to smash over your opponent's head in this one, in service of making them tap out. It's the only way to win this one. Miro, of course, has that game over submission. Roman Reigns, I don't know if they have a submission move in their moveset. Perhaps a chin lock of some sort. A sleeper hold that we're going to see busted out. Normally they go for the Superman punch and spear to finish their opponents, but that will not aid them in this contest. Especially if they're auto-programmed to go for a cover after all of those moves. You see Miro bowling Roman Reigns over. I keep thinking that these two had that big match at Mania, but that was Miro and Cena. I don't know, did they, Miro didn't have too many on Mania. Back and forth they go. Looking to establish dominance in the early going of this one. Roman Reigns now backing Miro into the corner, beginning to work the midsection. Softening it up so he can hit that spear, potentially injure Miro to the point where he can apply some sort of submission. Whatever that is, I don't know. We know Miro's game plan. Wear down the torso of his opponent, as you see there. Get him softened up for the game over, his version. With the camel clutch, as you see him dodging a spear there. Headbutting Roman Reigns. There's that stomp to the midsection he likes to proceed the game over with. Now immediately back to the midsection goes Miro. Very focused athlete. And he sees he has a weakness. He can and will exploit it. Roman missing wildly with the clothesline. We've just passed 6 minutes here. So far, methodically, Miro seems to be wearing the champion down. As you see Roman starting to suck wind a bit. Need to catch his breath. Break of the eyes goes Miro. There are no DQs in a match like this. As you see the weapons strewn about. Roman Reigns attempted to use one earlier, but was unsuccessful. And the only attempt thus far. Another rake of the eyes from Miro. Sent off the ropes this time by Reigns. Oh! Couldn't get the timing right to hit a spear or a Superman punch. Opts to toss him with an exploded suplex. And now gets an opportunity to catch his breath, does Roman Reigns. Before stomping on the back. Oh, and getting bullied into the cage. Just bullied into the cage by Miro there. Two big men slugging it out. Roman Reigns the first to taste the steel. Oh, nice judo throw there. Using them hips. Big water wheel drop, spinebuster style there. From Roman Reigns, who picks up a barbed wire bat, trying to get in a position where he can properly hit Miro with it. Roman Reigns 0 for 2 on weapon use. Oh, now setting Miro up for something catastrophic. Oh, but Miro counters, waiting for Roman to stand now. Big diving clothesline off the top.
10 minutes gone.
But Reigns is up first. As we just passed the 10-minute mark, Miro seems to have winded himself, hitting that move off the top. Unfamiliar offense from Rusev. We gotta pull out all the stops. We're in a cage for the Stardom title against Roman Reigns. Nice suplex there from Reigns. Trying to keep Miro at bay for as long as possible. Another nice suplex there from Reigns. Mountain bomb to Miro. Spikes him into the canvas with a DDT. Roman Reigns starting to rock and roll. Remember, the only way to win this is to make your opponent submit. You know Rusev has that deadly game over submission. Roman Reigns, I don't know what in his playbook, if anything, can bring him a victory. Nice double underhook suplex there. Double underhook belly to belly, I should point out. Off the ropes. Big spear from Reigns. You're going down, he says. Drags him away from the ropes for some reason. Grabs a baseball bat, smartly not going for the cover. Oh, and just cracks him across the chest with a baseball bat. And spikes him with a DDT. Roman Reigns the first to grab weaponry. Oh, huge uppercut. Has Miro right where he wants him, but I don't think he can think of something in his arsenal to put the man away. Another huge spear. But again, looking for that submission move that I don't know he has in his moveset. There might not be a way for Roman Reigns to win this one as he hits another spear, but all he can do is pick Miro back up. Miro now going back to the eyes. Been working him all match. Off the ropes again. Another huge spear from Reigns, but again, since he can't pin the man, he's got to figure out another way to follow it up that brings victory. Miro's hurting for certain. Mistiming there sends both men down. Roman up first. Stands to reason. See, the very active cantering a move takes it out of Rusev. Roman with all the momentum at this point. He's hit a number of finishes in a row, but just can't find his way clear as to applying a submission hold. Do you not have a headlock, good sir? Drawing him away from the ropes once more. Nope. Again, off the ropes he sent. Another spear to Miro. I probably keep calling this, I don't even know. Miro again. Oh, splitting Roman Reigns open with that headbutt. Just trying to survive is Miro. Likewise, Roman Reigns trying to figure out how to put any sort of submission holds onto Miro here. Now stealing an exploder suplex out of Miro's playbook. Mind you, Roman Reigns already had one in his own. Sizing up the big man. There's Miro's version. As he seemed to suplex him onto the barbed wire bat that time. All Miro has to do is lock in that game over, and that's it, as we approach 20 minutes now. Another big spine buster from Roman. Uppercut under the jaw. May have knocked him out, but that's not going to do you any good. Rusev off the ropes this time. Roman Reigns eats a spin kick to the midsection like it's nothing. Oh! Roman Reigns on the receiving end of some offense from Miro now as he pours it on. Rawr! Big clothesline. Followed up with the enziguri by Miro. Wins that strike battle as we've now passed 20. Roman Reigns again blocking that big spinning kick off the ropes. Just absorbs it. Sends Miro over with an exploder, but now has to catch his breath. Look at that. Both men here. Sucking wind. Gasping for air. Literally the next submission move should probably finish things, which in Roman's case will be the first attempt at a submission move. Same for Miro. But of course he has a finisher that's a submission, so he should be used to using it. Dragging Roman away from the ropes. This could be it. Stomp to the back. Oh. Thought he might be going for it after that stomp to the back. That's usually what he uses to set up his opponent for it. Maybe there's a certain sequence he needs to go for in his AI brain. Pump kick to the back of the head. Big boot. The back of the head of Reigns. Just laying on the canvas there. And Miro again picking him back up. Electing not to go for his one submission move. Oh, might be going for it now. Sidewalk slam. Continuing to work the midsection is Miro. Roman Reigns hasn't so much moved unless Miro's made him move in the past little while. Oh, there he goes. Hits a quick exploder. Trying to turn things back into his favor. Grabs a barbed wire baseball bat across the back of Miro. Back and forth both men go. First one to hit a submission win is going to win this one. Nice. Belly to belly from Miro. Roman Reigns bleeding every time he hits the canvas. If you wonder why the blood doesn't stick around, it's because it gets absorbed in the canvas and it makes the fighting stronger. This might be our first match to pass 70%. Oh, is he setting Miro up for something nasty again? Didn't hit this last time. Gets it this time. Super bomb from Roman Reigns, but Miro is up immediately. Oh, leg grab, backdrop suplex from Miro. Gets hit with an underhook belly to belly by Roman Reigns, who's finally able to catch his breath. 25 minutes plus in this one. Roman Reigns has been bleeding for the past 10 to 15. Miro stomp to the back into the game over. This should do it. Roman Reigns, valiant effort.
Give up.
Still hanging in there, though. Still hanging in there, though.
Give up. Give up.
What heart by Roman Reigns, but I don't think he can get out of this one. Oh my gosh. How long has he been in the game over?
Give up.
Struggling for all he's worth.
Give up.
You can see Mr. Bigfoot in a good position there to see the submission, and Roman Reigns breaks free. Holy moly. Amazing resilience by Roman Reigns, and the fight continues. Miro trying to finish him off, knowing he has him weakened. Sidewalk slam right onto that chunk of table. Now dragging him across it. Oh, that is a nice hip throw on top of it as well. Once again drags him over it. Big headbutt. Just repeatedly dragging him across that chunk of table. Trying to get a bunch of splinters in his back. Anything he can do to add more pain to a future application of the game over, which might happen soon after that enziguri, but Miro unable to get up. Oh, hip attack drops Roman. A desperation hip attack, just allowing Miro the time he needed to catch his breath enough to flip him over and lock on the game over a second time. There's no way Roman Reigns is surviving this. And after 30 minutes of torture, Roman Reigns taps, and Miro has won the Stardom Championship. Okay, fingers crossed that this gets a better rating. Worse! It's the worst rating than the last one. I don't understand that at all. The crowd was going banana. Okay. They do not like the cage at all. As long as it's over 50, we can continue to exist as an organization, so I'm fine. All right. In what is the weirdest and most disappointing show of the year to this point? Okay, this is a straight-up tag match. It's just a tornado tag match. There are no extra stipulations. It's regular pinfall or submission. Rope breaks are on. Your teams are Brock Lesnar and Tetsuya Naito taking on Shane Taylor and Zeus from Los Ricos. So let's get down to the ring after I obsessively save just once more. Let's see what's what. Let's see what's what. Get down to the ring here. Yeah, you see Brock and Shane Taylor both in casual attire for this one, which would make more sense if they were teamed together. But Shane Taylor, of course, teamed with their stablemate Zeus, and Brock Lesnar teaming once more with Tetsuya Naito. I guess they figure if you take two guys that don't give a hoot about, anybody but themselves, and you put them in a tag team, perhaps good things will happen. I mean, maybe that's their theory. Who knows? As with all of these cage matches, our multi-person situations, our team matches are tornado style. There are no tags needed. All competitors in the ring at the same time. Continuous action. So you now see Shane Taylor, I thought was about to pair off with Brock Lesnar, but no. It's all four men going at it as viciously and quickly as possible. Quick cover attempt here from Naito. No count. Referee, Mr. Bigfoot. Not even 3 minutes deep into this one. Can't imagine a successful pinfall would occur. Brock Lesnar likes to suplex his opponents out of the ring, like bodily heave them over the ropes to the floor in most of his matches, if I'm to be honest. So let's see how he adjusts to his inability to do that, and if he instead delights in bouncing his opponents off the cage. That might actually be more violent. We'll see how the match progresses, and if that becomes his strategy. Brock Lesnar handling himself against both members of Los Ricos. Oh, nope, countered there by Zeus. Meanwhile splitting off into Tetsuya Naito. Again countered by Zeus is the suplex of Brock Lesnar. Starting to go to work on Shane Taylor, meanwhile. Destino, a quick Destino, and didn't go for the cover. Going up top. Missile dropkick as a follow-up. Meanwhile, Brock Lesnar starting to hit some suplexes. Starting to hit on that off-ramp. The Suplex City. That throwing German. Another Destino to Shane Taylor. by Tetsuya Naito, looking to go home early. Oria now to Zeus. All the signature offense of Tetsuya Naito coming into play. And an F5 to Zeus. We're not even 7 minutes deep. German suplex for the bridge gets broken up there, too close to the rope. Zeus got his foot on one of them. Things not going well for the Los Ricos contingent so far. Naito and Lesnar able to hit their finishes on both of their opponents. Oh! Couldn't throw Shane Taylor out of the ring. Settled for throwing him into the turnbuckle. Did Brock Lesnar there with that flipping German. Oh, into the tailor-made! Meanwhile, Naito has a German. Oh, man! If the ref had gone to count the Brock Lesnar pin instead of that Naito pin, that could have been a different result. Shane Taylor spiking with that tailor-made. Unfortunately, a split second too slow on the count, and the ref opted for the other pin attempt. It could have been a very interesting situation. But the fight continues. Got the tracksuit buddies that are on opposite squads, and their Japanese homies. Another Destino to Shane Taylor. Hooking the leg deep this time is Tetsuya Naito. Shane Taylor again kicking out. Amazing resilience. We've just passed 10 minutes, and what a fast 10 minutes it has been. Finish after finish from Naito, and then Destino for Zeus. Good gracious me, he started this match with 5 specials. Oh, huge thunderous clothesline. Shane Taylor flipping Brock Lesnar inside out. Those two are no strangers to one another. Shane Taylor's most famous, or his first most famous win, came at upsetting Brock Lesnar for the GCW title at the time. As he again turns Lesnar inside out with a huge lariat. Choke slam from Zeus into the cover. Oh, almost puts Naito down. Shane Taylor was there running defense, blocking Brock Lesnar. He was a Brock blocker. Double suplex from the Los Ricos team. Miscommunication there, sending Zeus and Brock Lesnar both down. I almost said Brock Lesnar. Ropes they come again. Lesnar just kind of going nowheres. Oh. Naito's won matches with that chin lock. Lesnar proving he's got plenty left in the tank against Shane Taylor here, who just tries to knock him out with a straight punch. And then Zeus gives up to that chin lock we were talking about. And Naito's like, what are you going to do? It's just that kind of night. I guess so. I guess so. I booked these all hoping they would be like slam bang, just like the greatest, hardest hitting. Wouldn't it be fun to see this actually happen in the cage? Nobody's really taking advantage. Nobody's really taking advantage as far as I can tell. Okay, this tag match. Naito and Lesnar won, huh? Perhaps I'll reward them somehow. Next week. Alright. I like making all these notes. Helps me organize things. Just gotta keep it under 50. Or at least over 60 in terms of audience enjoyment. Nobody's left. Nobody's left. If you want to blame anybody, blame somebody like Tommy Dreamer, who's in from Impact Wrestling to challenge AJ Styles for the Impact Championship. This match is pinfall only, and the cage is full of weapons. Pinfall only, there's still going to be rope breaks, but again, the cage is full of weapons. And I'm pretty sure Tommy Dreamer isn't going to be shy about using them. Let's see. This is a time when we need our old colleague, Mickey Williams, on board. They like using weaponry. That's why we fired them. They were our first fire from GWA. Anyway, AJ Styles here in the white and pale blue is your Impact Wrestling champion, representing Los Ricos of the GWA. His challenger, in from Impact Wrestling, is Tommy Dreamer. And contingent upon Dreamer appearing here, the stipulations are as follows. The only way to win this one is to pin your opponent to the canvas for a count of 3. Rope breaks are on, and as you can see, The floor of the canvas there is littered with weaponry. There are 8 weapons to choose from, including that perennial favorite chunk of table. All the other ones to me, real weapons. Got a sledgehammer, barbed wire bats, a bunch of steel chairs, kendo stick, and then chunk of table. That's just a bit of trash. I mean, I'd prefer a trash can, but that's more of a 3-dimensional object. I guess they could just do a thing, grapple, and you would put it over their head, maybe? I don't know. I'll talk to M. Dickey about that. They know what's up in terms of goofy wrestling names. Nice suplex there from Dreamer. Very much wrestling this match, not necessarily on his home turf, but with his decided advantage in terms of rule set, I must say. I also fear for the paws of Mr. Bigfoot walking around all these Barbie wiry things. Again, the first and possibly the last time we present Caged Heat, where every match is inside the confines of a steel cage here in the GWA. It has been a night of mediocrity to this point, at least in terms of audience reaction. We've had a couple of pretty good matches, but the crowd hasn't taken to them as they would have had they not had to see it through the holes in the steel cage. Appreciative of that kick out at 1, though. So they are into the matches somewhat. Just not the best Yelp reviews at the end of the show, perhaps. This was fine, but I don't know why everything was in a cage. Probably a lot of it we'll hear. Was fine, could have been better with no cage. Nice super kick there from AJ Styles. Looking to retain the Impact Championship. Meanwhile, we're looking to give it back to Impact Wrestling in as spectacular a fashion as we can manage. And that apparently involves weaponry and lots of chain link. Oh, Styles Clash coming up onto the chair. Oh, his face planted into the chair, but again, Dreamer planted too close to the ropes there. And the pin attempt immediately broken up. Grabs the very chair he was dumped upon and tries to work over AJ Styles with it. As we said, Dreamer, no stranger, or not shy about using weapons whatsoever. A regular part of his offense. As he now locks on a Texas Cloverleaf. There are no submissions though, so all this does is apply pressure and damage to the legs and back of AJ Styles. As you can see him starting to suck wind a little bit. He even catch his breath. Get worn down by Tommy Dreamer. Huge Dreamer DDT there. Dragging away from the ropes. This could do it. Oh, AJ Styles up before he can make a pin attempt. Russian leg sweep into the back of chunk of table. Goes AJ Styles, but he has to get up dizzy because of it. Back and forth they go. Sidewalk slams and backbreakers being exchanged.
10 minutes gone.
Springing neckbreaker there from Dreamer. As we are past 10 minutes, he goes for that aforementioned chunk of table and just jams it into the midsection of AJ Styles. Another Russian leg sweep into it. Dreamer rocking and rolling here. Looking to put AJ away. AJ spikes Dreamer with a DDT of his own. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Oh, and he gets fall-away slammed into the ropes. Not quite into the cage itself. At least bouncing off those ropes is AJ Styles. With the delight of Tommy Dreamer and no one else. Suplexes AJ there. Able to counter with a backbreaker. Says this is it. Signaling for something big off the top. Nice frog splash to the back of Tommy Dreamer. Something work over the spine of the 30-plus year vet. Off they go again. Tommy Dreamer wins that exchange with a huge clothesline. Hard to set your opponent up in the northern and southern portions of the ring unless you're setting him up to drop them on top of that chunk of table, which Dreamer is doing to great effect. Now waffling AJ Styles with it repeatedly. Is the innovator of violence, sending AJ off the ropes. Big backdrop onto it now. Leave it to Tommy Dreamer to make excellent use of that chunk of table. Oh! Get drop toe hold face first into it by AJ Styles, does Tommy Dreamer. Now slammed upon it. AJ up top. Nice twisting senton splash there. Smart, not going for a pinning maneuver, but doing something that does maximum damage to the torso of Tommy. Into the cover. 2 counts, says senior official Mr. Bigfoot. Tommy Dreamer now going for his favorite kendo stick. Gets rolled up. Victory roll for Styles. Almost brings him that victory, but only a 2. Dreamer back to the neck. Tries to appeal to the crowd, but they boo vociferously. As he can't seem to hang on to that kendo stick every time he tries to pick up AJ Styles. Most other weapons, I thought you could pick somebody up and hold on to it at the same time. Oh, nice rolling elbow combination from Styles. Dragging Dreamer away from the ropes. Back up top he goes, waiting for the man to stand. Big missile drop kick to the side of the head of Tommy Dreamer from AJ Styles. Oh, Dreamer again dropping him onto that chunk of table. And now dropping the elbow. No, missing. A frog splash to the back. A second frog splash to the back. AJ back up again. Twisting senton to the back. Working on the spine of Dreamer. Has known back issues. Into the cover. 1, 2. Dreamer out at 2. Oh, man. Misplayed that as he whips Dreamer into the corner and trips, trying to follow him in. Able to recover though is AJ. Vicious chops in the corner to Dreamer. And another splash to the back. Continuing to work on the spine, perhaps with softening him up for the Styles clash. Oh, Dreamer goes low. Kick to the ding-ding from the innovator of violence, who grabs a chair and then throws AJ away from it. Mind you, he did throw him into the turnbuckle. A fall-away slam. I think he may have been trying to do it with the chair in hand, but dropped it in his application of the move. Oh, vicious clothesline in the corner. Another slam there from Dreamer. Now he's got something hideous in mind with the chair. Oh, gets drop toe holded into the chair. Toe holded. Drop toe onto the chair from AJ. Spinning DDT out of the corner. Oh, almost plants him on the chair. Just missed it. Luckily for Dreamer. That could have been more than a loss he would have suffered. A kind of very devastating injury. Oh, like that devastating super kick. Hooks the leg deep. Got him! AJ Styles retains the Impact Championship. And that means we get more Impact friends on our next show. We're not going to put it in the cage, though. Okay, I can cross this off. Because AJ won. AJ retained. Retain Jay. 63%. See, I'm telling you, these would be like 20% higher at least if they just weren't in the cage. Like that was a fine matchup. Nothing wrong with that. It was way better than 63%. It's totally the cage match thing. They're just not used to it. That's fine. That's fine. They're just shaking their heads like, I like the show 30% less, and I don't know why. That reason is the 15-foot-high steel cage surrounding the ring, as it shall for the remainder of the card. Not like we can take it down. Okay, coming up next. This was our main event until I moved some stuff around and found out that this, the other main event, drew more people. So, the GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Jonathan Gresham is putting that belt on the line against the #1 contender, Kushida, who earned that right in one of our multi-person Strange Bedfellow #1 contendership tag matches that we normally run fairly regularly on our shows. We haven't run one today, but we normally run them fairly regularly. So, Kushida won that, and as this is a night of convoluted stipulations, it is another submission-only matchup. There are no weapons involved in this one. The only weapons are Jonathan Gresham and Kushida themselves. Both are known for their submission skills, so this should be a more hotly contested submission match than the one where Roman Reigns didn't have a submission move to put away Miro, and Miro just hung around until he could lock him in the game over long enough to put him out. In this, you're going to see Kushida employing a number of arm bars, including their key lock, which they call the hoverboard lock, and Jonathan Gresham, of course, the master of the octopus hold. Speaking of masters, the master of ceremonies is yours truly, Rad Gnarly. And the master in the ring is our senior official here as you stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle, Mr. Bigfoot. As per usual. Once we got them in our employ and saw what a fine referee they were, we've had them referee all of our shows, and we couldn't be happier to have them once again within the confines of Caged Heat. Not as heaty, not as hot as we were expecting in terms of crowd reaction. They were put off by the cage, no doubt. We're still putting on, in my opinion, some really good matches in the ring, whether or not we're getting the crowd support they richly deserve. To see an early submission attempt there to Kushida, that high angle Boston Crab, first popularized, at least to my knowledge, by Chris Jericho. Doesn't do it anymore though. Back and forth these two athletes are going. I'm trying to see if the champion or challenger will be the first one to take a distinct advantage there. Nice leg feed insecurity from champion Gresham. More of a stoic quality to his work. Just sort of goes about his business, doesn't get too deterred by the actions of his opponent. Has a game plan and can stick to it. Nicely done. Handspring elbow there from Kushida. Excellent athleticism. Follows it up with a beautiful moonsault. A dual tribute to Keiji there. And Kushida, who goes for a single-arm DDT. That's going to soften up the arms and shoulders for the various armbar variations leading up to that key lock / hoverboard submission he uses, hoverboard lock. Also known to employ a move formerly known as God's Last Gift, the small package driver. I don't know what his variation is exactly called. Nice air raid crash there. Kushida starting to rock and roll. Up top he goes once more. Diving senton. Into the standing Gresham, and off the ropes he goes again. Hits a huge elbow. Kushida looking unstoppable to this point. Huge, huge fist to the side of the head. Head scissor takeover now. Gresham is reeling as now he sees the hoverboard lock locked in. 7 minutes deep into this one. Gresham able to fight his way free. Still fairly early to hope for a finishing hold. Nope. Tries to roll Kushida up, but nothing doing. There are no pinfalls in this one. Submission only. Gresham, as we know, master of that octopus hold, has several ways he can lock it on. Kushida, various arm bars, and that hoverboard lock we just saw earlier, the key lock, are going to be the primary weapons in this submission-only matchup. Kushida doing a much better job to this point of wearing his opponent down, just working on those limbs. Back to the arm he goes.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Ripping and a tearing. At the arms of Jonathan Gresham is Kushida. Tells the crowd he's got it. Gresham is countering with these victory rolls, but unfortunately, they don't result in any sort of pin attempt because that's not one of the rules of the matchup, so he's essentially just sort of pushing Kushida away from him for a second. And is unable to capitalize. Buzzsaw kick to the side of the head of Jonathan Gresham. The match is solidly going Kushida's way for the past few minutes. Gresham trying to get his bearings there, and Kushida just drops him again. There's that small package driver we were talking about. As you can see Gresham walking around, 2 of them in a row. You see Gresham walking around with his hands lower than normal. That's indicative of the damage done already by Kushida in those arm bars and that key lock. Gresham fighting from underneath. Champion in a big bad way. Challenger looking to take him out with a few more applications of their patented arm-based submission offense. Once more into the hoverboard lock, and that will do it. Jonathan Gresham unable to withstand the repeated and focused offense of Kushida. And we've got ourselves a new junior heavyweight champion of the world. We have a new GWA junior heavyweight champion in another apparently pitiful match. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, you know, We only have 2 more matches to go, so fingers crossed we don't disappoint too much more than this. I hope people aren't going to ask for refunds. That's never happened before, but we'll see. We charged $100 a head to get people in here. I don't know, they might ask for refunds. They didn't seem to enjoy everything that we're doing. Okay, we got 2 matches left. This next match is a 6-person match, which obviously means it's a tornado in this case. It looks to be Doc versus Walter in terms of these teams, so this is going to be Demon Club versus Dragon Dojo. And it looks like, if I'm looking at the list of rules here, this is a straight-up weapons match. So normal stipulations in terms of how to win the match, pinfall and submissions. I'm pretty sure there are rope breaks. There are rope breaks. And there are... Oh, you can't... It won't tell me. It won't tell me how many weapons there are, but I can guarantee you that there are going to be weapons on the floor. I'm pretty sure. So let's get down and see what's what. Let's get down there and see what's what. At this point, these last 2 matches are going to have to be like the greatest things ever. Oh, wow. Look at the talent we have in this one. Representing Demon Club, we have its leader, Finn Balor there in full demon makeup. Just hit the Magic Killer with partner Doc Gallows, who also now just hit a double suplex with their other partner, Penta El Zero M, all 3 of which are decked out primarily in black and white. Meanwhile, for the Dragon Dojo, we have their leader in the gray furry boots, Daniel Bryan. You have Walter, who looks decked out in, ooh, he wore white wrist tape, so that's real fancy for him. And then Johnny Gargano, who just kicked out on a no count there, in their 90s X-Men attire. As all 3 members of the Demon Club pounding away on the back of Walter. Again, this thing, the action is going to be fast and furious and difficult to call. As you can see, 6 weapons in this one for each combatant should they decide to pick them up. Haven't had a lot of success with weapon usage other than, well, no, Tommy Dreamer didn't have success with weapon usage, and that he came out on the losing end of his matchup, but he's been the most frequent practitioner of the usage of the weapons in the matches. What a weird way to say that he's the one that uses the weapons the most and nobody else has. Good gracious. It's my first day with my human brain and tongue. I feel like I'm doing Speaking Simulator sometimes. Again, pinfalls and submissions are all valid in this. There are rope breaks. I do not envy the referee in this one, as weapons are also legal. Nice Northern Lights there, resulting in a 1 count. Impressive display of power out of the corner there by Penta El Zero M with that gorilla press slam to Walter. Gets a no count this time, as there was a rope break involved in that one. My word. 5 minutes have passed, and the Gargano escape is locked onto Finn Balor.
Give up.
Doc Gallows and Penta El Zero M both occupied double teaming Walter. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan and Johnny Gargano just putting the beats on Finn Balor, locked once more in the Gargano escape. Until Penta El Zero M is able to strut in and make the save. And now they're locked into form with their Gargano escape. Magic Killer to Walter. Finisher after finisher after finisher in matches like this. It's crazy. Meanwhile, Walter almost gets pinned by Doc Gallows, who likes to end their matches in 10 minutes or so. Let's see if that applies to tornado tag matches as well. Oh, buzzsaw kick to the side of the head of Penta. I think Finn Balor had an armbar locked in on Johnny Gargano, but that was broken up as well. A lot going on in this corner. You saw a pinfall almost succeed there. Couldn't quite tell you who was on the receiving end of it. And now Walter is grounding Doc Gallows. And as we said, has a bit of a 10 to 15 minute timer in them. So does Penta, for that matter. No wonder they came out fast and furious and end this thing early. Oh, just being dragged across that barbed wire bat is Penta El Zero M by Johnny Gargano. That was vicious. who then responds by package power driving Gargano onto the very bed he was dragged across. Countered into a powerbomb.
2.
Gargano able to kick out. Now Penta, receiving end of a Northern Lights. Able to kick out at 2. Another package power driver to Gargano. Penta going for the win here. Walter can't chop his way out of it. But Gargano's able to just escape just before the count of 3. Magic Killer there to Gargano. Huge powerbomb to Walter. Dragon Dojo not looking so hot. As you see Daniel Bryan there, double powerbomb. Oh, small package by Johnny Gargano, easily broken up. Now Walter's got the Gojira clutch on Finn Balor, who's been the receiving end of most of the punishment on the side of the Demon Club in this match, if I'm to be honest. And hits a buzzsaw kick, stealing the move from the arsenal of Daniel Bryan. Magic Killer, meanwhile, to Johnny Gargano. Doc will hit that with every partner he's got in this match as often as possible, and that'll do it. And that'll do it. Just before 12 minutes. Just before 12 minutes, the 2 members of Demon Club, who we mentioned, like to end the matches early, team up to hit Magic Killer on Johnny Gargano and put him down for the 3 count. In the worst match we've ever had, this could ruin our chances to broadcast future shows. We may have just lost the rights to broadcast on TV. We may have just cost ourselves $300,000 a month for the remainder of our stay here. In the worst match we have ever put on in the history of GWA. We'll find out. We'll find out. This is the path we've chosen with the all cage match show, and it all comes to this: Jack Howard getting his rematch against Eddie Edwards for the Game Changer Championship. Let's get down to the ring without any further ado and wrap this up quickly, and then deal with what will be some terrible, terrible fallout. There is literally one weapon involved in this one, and it is a light tube. So someone gets to smash it over your head once, and that's it. So there you go. I wanted a one random weapon, and it's a single-use weapon, should they want it. Other than that, this is a regular matchup. Pinfall, submission, rope breaks, etc., etc. We're going to be looking for a Boston knee party out of Eddie Edwards, and Hollywood hunk Jack Howard is going to look to spike him on the crown of his head with that package pile driver. Again, as we said, the single weapon is in play, and it's that fluorescent light tube. It's Jack Howard grounding champion Eddie Edwards, at least momentarily. These two met for the first time just last month at that GWA versus Impact event. Eddie Edwards getting the best of Jack Howard, much to his chagrin. And as we said, only granted a rematch on the condition that we run the entire card within the confines of a steel cage. Somewhat ruining the GWA's ability to earn money, because I'm pretty sure we're about to lose our TV contract at the end of this. This is not what they signed up for. Mind you, most of the matches, and I've made sure to do this purposely, most of the matches were weapon-free, were fairly, you know, like normal rule set. But oh well. Okay, who got bludgeoned? That 6-person weapon match. Gargano got pinned, so no Demon Club. Couple new champions, couple of champions retained. I've been thoroughly entertained by the fact that these matches have been in a cage. I don't know what the audience is, what their problem is. This is like when New Japan started booking all those wrestler versus shoot fighter matches and having their boys lose. Off the ropes goes Eddie Edwards again. Bowled over. Jack Howard that time. I heard Eddie Edwards. Quite the evolution of character over the past few years for Eddie Edwards, who started with a very strange look with like long hair and like big baggy like raver pants, and then went super serious for their time amongst the American Wolves and in Ring of Honor and in Impact for years beyond that. And then had a transformative feud with Tommy Dreamer that just awoke this other extreme side of Eddie Edwards, let's say. This is currently where they reside, some sort of amalgamation of everything Eddie Edwards has ever been. Can't say it hasn't worked for them, as they unseated Jack Howard for the Game Changer belt in their last matchup. And Hollywood Hunk not taking too lightly to that. Now they've been able to make use of that light tube. You saw an attempt earlier, but not a successful one. As a successful swing of that sucker is going to bust it over your opponent's head, and therefore render it useless. Thereafter, nice pop-up powerbomb by Jack Howard. Doesn't elect to go for the cover here. We're not even 10 minutes deep. Perhaps thinks he needs to wear down Eddie Edwards a bit more. Huge clothesline. This is the main event of the GWA portion of our show, by the way. The other half of the broadcast, at the conclusion of the GWA portion, will be a continuation of my career as a heavyweight in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I've just returned from foreign excursion, where Rad Gnarly has evolved into the great Googly Moogly, and we got a nice pin tip there of just a 2 count for Eddie Edwards, looking to retain the GCW belt. Jack Howard, the Hollywood Hunk, says, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to fight harder than that, Jack Howard, if you want to get your belt back. Spiking Eddie Edwards with a huge DDT. Oh, whipped into the cage by Eddie Edwards. Jack Howard just shakes it off. It's a series of fall-away slams now to Eddie Edwards, just whipping him back and forth against the ropes. He whips his opponent back and forth. Before that top rope fist drop to the ding-ding. Signature offense from Hollywood Hunk Jack Howard, who hits his signature TKO, and back up top he goes this time. Waits for Eddie to stand. Huge shoulder block off the top. Sensing victory is Jack Howard, just going with a nice traditional sleeper here. Nothing fancy. He doesn't want to risk putting himself in a position to get knocked out with that Boston knee party. Oh, inverted atomic drop from Eddie Edwards. Now to work on the arm. Back to work on the arm goes diehard Eddie Edwards, trying to slow Jack Howard down, trying to slow his offensive momentum, and now halted entirely by hitting that Falcon Arrow, but too close to the ropes. Jack Howard responds with a huge brainbuster and another fist drop to the ding-a-ling. Slamming Eddie Edwards into the corner. Another fist drop with the junk. Dragging away from the ropes this time. May sense victory, does Jack Howard. Oh no! Scooped up and planted by Edwards! Barely able to roll the shoulder at 2.9. Eddie Edwards has stolen Jack Howard's spike cradle. Oh my god! Double under butter! Ah! Jack Howard kicks out! I was flustered. I couldn't even properly call the move. Holy moly, package power driver from Eddie Edwards. That's what I was trying to say. Holy crap, I was so flabbergasted by the fact that he'd stolen his finisher, I could barely call it. And now he's going for the light tube. Thinks better of it as Jack Howard's back to his feet quicker than he anticipated. Drops him with a version of the Emerald Trojan. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Jack Howard out at 2. Dropped again. Keeps the leg hooked this time. Again out at 2. Oh, batters Eddie Edwards against the cage. Able to body him into the red corner. Jack Howard fighting for all he's worth. Drops Eddie Edwards with another brainbuster. Edwards up first. Oh, leg cross brainbuster variation. Pulls him away from the ropes and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Jack Howard kicks again. Edwards sends him off the ropes. Huge inverted atomic drop. Two men trying to slug it out now. Chops and elbows. Super kick from Eddie. Oh, discus lariat from Jack Howard. Settles that argument, but Eddie Edwards is up first. Howard fights him off. Tells him to bring it on. Oh, evades that kick. Misses a clothesline, though. And then spikes him again with another brainbuster. Howard trying to seize this opportunity as we approach 20 minutes in our main event. Another huge discus lariat. And he tried to fight him off. Jack Howard doing the same. Oh, Falcon Arrow. He does the deal. Center of the ring. Jack Howard kicks again. Off the ropes he sent. Huge pop-up powerbomb. Jack Howard climbs the ropes. Fist drop to the ding-a-ling. Appeals to the crowd. Might be wasting time there. Setting Eddie up for something. Package. Pile driver. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. No, doesn't. 1, 2, 3. Jack Howard regains the GCW title in your main event. A glorious moment for the GWA that no doubt will be rated at about a 60%. Whoa. Well, that went well. We just have to bring people in. Oh, 67%. That was our second best match of the night. All right, Jack Howard. Overall, a 60. We might lose, like legit lose our broadcast contract. Like we might lose TV for the rest of the year because of that semi-main event between the Demon Club and Dragon Dojo that may have cost us potentially millions of dollars. Kushida won the junior belt. Check. Jack Howard won the GCW strap. Heck yeah. Miro won the Stardom belt. Sure did. Bray and Allen won the tag belts. Heck yeah, they did. Boom. Tonight was a success, but the fans weren't satisfied. I'm worried about our next event. Me too! Especially considering what's about to happen in terms of our broadcast contract. Escobar and Strong. Oh, okay, Santos Escobar and Roderick Strong. Dragon Gate's got new tag champs. Let's say Asuka. Damn it, guys! Stop giving my wrestlers belts. Let's say Asuka. We still made $7 million. Oh wait, yeah, we made $7 million off of that. WWE wants to work with us? I doubt it. They hate us. AEW the same. MLW actually likes us. That just means they're interested in working. I think maybe it meant overall average? Because if that's true, then we still have our broadcast contract. Oh, Fuminori Abe, I think? Is that the name there? Big E! Cool. Got Big E. Juice in America. Not Papa Newsom. That's going to be Juice Robinson. Oh, Ibushi wants a raise. I usually have to... Okay. I was going to say I usually keep my digital notepad open for something like this, but that is not an option today. It's already full of info, so let me go ahead and quickly make note of the people that want raises. There's usually more than one. Just the one! Black from All Japan is asking to fight on one of our events. Sure. Come on in. So just Ibushi. That's not too bad. And let me check my broadcast contract. Average match evaluation must be 50% or more. So that's the whole card. I thought it was just one match. So even the worst show we've ever done, we're not going to lose our national broadcasting contract. Okay, they were very confused, but people stuck around and we're still going to produce. We sold most things. Not a ton. We sold most things. Sold out of towels and Blu-rays. Didn't sell a lot of photos. Yeah, we did less than normal because people weren't as happy. Okay, first off, what I'd like to do is repair my training center. Make sure that's all taken care of. Make sure everyone's in good shape. I can't believe I sent Asuka somewhere and they won a belt. Of course they did. Like I'm ever gonna remember to send them back. Okay, all that's done. Quick save. Human resources, consultation. Kota Ibushi would like a raise. There you go. $32,000. Our scouts found some people. Wow, a lot of them did. Okay, stoic or freestyle. I'm gonna go stoic, and I'm gonna look Europe, and then go 12 months. Send them off. Showman or King's Road? Well, let's do King's Road, America. And this one is Who Knows? Missed the question. Let's do Kings Road America again. See if either of you, which one of you finds it first. Let's try that. All right, we sent out some talent scouts. We've found some more people. I was thinking we could tweak our roster a little bit, but I'm not dissatisfied with the people that work for us, so I don't need to do anything. I am a little worried about. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to invite Taka next time because he has the Stardom Junior belt. We need to. That's all fine. That's us. GCW still is us again. Okay, Rhino still has a bunch of belts. Oh yeah, we need to invite somebody from Impact in to try to get the belt back off of AJ. So we have to invite someone from Impact, and we need Taka Michinoku to come in. And we have somebody in from All Japan. I don't know whom exactly, but we have somebody in from All Japan. I think Black Mensore, I think? Is that who they're referring to? Here, the Dragon Gate Heavyweight Tag Team Championships were just won by Asuka and somebody. I don't know who. Oh, formerly won by Scorpio and somebody. Wait, I didn't send them Scorpio Sky though. How could they have run that match? Hang on one second. Let me go to management. No. Human resources. Yeah. No. Records and help. Yes. Promotional stats. There we go. Go down to Dragon Gate and then watch this. Result of previous event. Here we go. Oh. So it was in the main event. They had more than 3,500 people show up. Asuka and Yosuke Santa Maria, I believe, which that's an awesome team, beat Hio and Brother Yashi for the tag belts. I don't know how they were the tag champions, though. Scorpio's gone. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's real neat. Can I look at your previous event? 3 matches. Wow! Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens was a 5-star banger. They only got 1,900 people there. Wow. This is so cool. Okay, last event of this person. 15,000 of a 3,300 or a 30,000 seater. Taka Michinoku was in the main event against Ryu Lee. Wowzers. Sho and Tamatonga went to a time limit draw. Jay White against Kazuchika Okada. Wow, that's a low rating. Okay. AEW last event. I don't know what those teams are. QT Marshall against Adam Page. That was your main event. Cody versus Dustin Rhodes. Sammy Guevara versus Big Swole was a 95. They got 1,600 people showing up. 1,200 for NXT. Wow, I am crushing everybody in terms of crowds. Hang on. This is the biggest promotion in the world. They got 1,900 people. New Japan got 15,000. Good for them. AEW got 1,600. NXT's getting 1,200. DDT got 35. Good for them. They have the second biggest roster as well. They didn't even. Oh, there we go. Sasha Banks beating Daisuke Sasaki. I was going to say I sent people to all the friendly promotions that I have. Oh, they had a tournament. They had a tournament that Vincent won. Just had a tournament for 1,500 people. Okay. Dragon Gate. Yeah, I did that as we said. All Japan had a show. Who did I send them? Oh, it might be Black Tiger 7. Oh, I sent them Solo Darling, who lost to their ace Kento Miyahara in the first match. Okay. Or it could be Black Mensore, as we said. One of those two. That's why I didn't know exactly. Oh, Roosh beat Keno in the first match there. They got 3,500 people. How's Impact doing? They got 4,000. Who did I send them? Rey Mysterio and Jordan Grace teamed up to face Rhino and Petey Williams in their main event. Cool. I'm gonna have to do this more often. Like especially in the second generation of the GWA, I want to keep track, especially if there's going to be more and more. like the rosters are going to be bigger and stuff, so that the other promotions are going to have the opportunity to put on proper shows. So this, I sent them Sami Callihan, obviously, who just beat Nick Aldis. Oh man, that's why I'm destroying NWA. I never should have turned them into a freestyle promotion. I thought freestyle meant whatever type of match you want. Freestyle means old school amateur wrestling, like just ground-based submission stuff, like not even MMA, or like old school MMA, or the half of MMA that people find boring. Like wrestling from the 40s is what they mean by freestyle. And I apologize to everyone in this league. I thought it meant like do whatever you want. I should have just done showman for most things. Anyway, NOW, what are you up to? I sent them Willie Mack. They had a really good match with Brian Pillman Jr. Nice. So they got $2,000. NWA's getting 5,000 people. Impact's doing around 4. Noah's doing 3,500. Hey, All Japan got 10K. Dragon Gate got 35. 1,500. 3,500 for them. 1,200 for NXT. AEW got 1,600. New Japan, who I work with, got 15. Everybody I work with draws more than everyone else. Just throwing that out there. Okay, I got so much stuff going on. I did the thing with Ibushi. I did the maintenance. I think we're done the fire promoter portion of our broadcast. I think we're good. Okay, we are donezo with that. Until next week, I got a lot of notes. I got some new champions I need to adjust things for. I got some challengers I need to decide on, so on and so forth. That's to worry about next week. Currently, we're heading on the fighting road as we load our data. Back on the main unit. Oh, I didn't do... oh, that's right! Oh, that's right. I was just about to make my re-debut for New Japan, fighting Michael Elgin in a singles matchup at the Spike Dome. Wow. Oh yeah, I get a showcase return matchup at Wrestle Kingdom of all places. I can't do anything in terms of my character. Okay, I can just play the match. I was gonna move some moves around as I like to do, but we are content to get underway. And here we are against Michael Elgin. Oof. No longer affiliated with New Japan, or indeed any wrestling promotion that I really know of currently. Yeah. Those palm strikes are gonna ruin everybody. Also these mid kicks. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, that thing I want to change. Definitely want to change that front drop kick to something. I don't know what, but something. Get out of here. Hang on, one more of those I can shove you out of the ring. Watch this. Ugh. Right out of the ring.
1, 2,
Boom. Big leg feed and Zaguri.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Come here. Ugh. Beat you over the head with that chair. Come here. That's right. That's what you get. Now, I normally don't do stuff like this in games, but I'm pretty sure the more chairs I use, the more LIJ is going to like me. And it would be fun to join that faction. Last time, because I've played just heavyweight mode on my own before, last time I just ended up on the main roster, and that wasn't very exciting, in my opinion. I forget how this works. Ah, oh, diving chop. That was for standing. Okay, if I spike you with a DDT, and run up this thing, are you going to be dizzy when you get up? Please be dizzy. Oh, missed. Spiky. Spiky, spiky. Okay, up we go. How about this? Oh, that's a standing version. Okay. Alright, so I reversed them entirely. Boom. Kick, 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 kick. Blast. And pin. You're done. It's over. Oh, so close. Oh. Strike Batu! Get out of here. Boom. Big front drop kick. Okay, get up. That's what I was trying to do. Googly salt! Got him, just like that. That's all it takes. Yeah, all those things. I'm okay with low match evaluations in this portion because I'm not really trying to break any thresholds. I'm just trying to win the matches. And they're very simple. The crowd goes wild! Can I do moveset immediately? Cool, okay. This is what I wanted to do. Front drop kick. Is there a low one yet? Oh my gosh. Overhead kick. Is there a way I can do overhead kick? None of these. So far, no. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's my running big one. Can I counter with the flipping? Can I flip a counter? No. Okay, what else can I do? This is gonna be my first counter. My default one. Oh, can I do like a kitchen sink? Where's that? Kitchen sink. Good old kitchen sink. No, it's such a low compatibility. Chop, chop, chop. Lots of fun stuff. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, that's fun. Love that stepping shotay. Bam. Bam. Okay. Oh, my big corner attack. Shining high kick. What do you do? Let's see it. Oh, that's not my move. That's good, though. Ooh. Tune up that band. Okay, that's all fine. Do I have something better here? Nothing better than a drop kick so far. Oh yes. Instead of the reverse water wheel drop, do I have instead... Where's like slams? Pounding body maybe? Yeah. Okay, this. Boof. Okay, what do we got here? Now do I want... I think this one. Because that's the... Essentially, that's it without the cutter. Because I do this instead. Boom, see? Gorilla press. And just drop them down. Or gorilla press. Throw them into the cutter. That's my bigger move. Okay, like that. Rounding low kick. No, man, is there straight up like... Oh, that's cool, but that's a submission, I think. Yeah, not a high angle drop kick. I just want like a... that standing thing that I can do. Or I'm trying to do. Alright, I'm gonna leave all that as is. Alright, thank you for those few little changes. We're coming out of my match. The crowd goes wild! The fans cheer even louder as you make your return to the stage. Moogly! Moogly! What a weird name that I chose. I went through a lot of hardships overseas, but I made it through them, and now I'm back here at New Japan Pro Wrestling, he says through his mask. Thank you, everyone. I'm home. Welcome home. Thanks. Welcome back. I've been waiting for you, says Tanahashi. Tanahashi, thank you. You look a lot stronger than when you left us. I sure do. Also, a lot more masked and stranger. Thank you. It's thanks to your advice. Haha, it's good of you to say. Your hard work is what did it. Makabe! What are you two jabbering about? Long time no see. Listen up. From now on, you'll be fighting on the main unit. Dang it! You see any problems with that? I don't want to fight on the main unit. I want to fight anywhere else. I have a huge problem. I don't want to fight on the main unit at all. Dang. Dang, I wanted to fight on any of the other stables. It would be great to have you on the main unit. What do you say? Oh, I didn't even get an option. I would have said no. I would have said, heck no. Yeah, I don't. Nope. I don't want to be on the main unit. That means I'm unaffiliated. All of the champions are affiliated. I'm going to dedicate my mind, body, and soul to my upcoming matches. This time next year, I'll be heading the main event. Mark my words. Okay, still working on this D. Oh, are we all good here? Movement speed and ascent style. Hang on, that's here, isn't it? Movement speed and ascent style. Okay. What else can I do? Normal, medium, fast. That's all good. Like, I don't really need to bulk anything up. I'm already destroying these fools. You know? Let me do this one more time. Okay, here we go. Boop, boop. 6s and 8s. And then over here, maybe? Okay. Submission defense. Again, it's already 6s and 5s. 7. 6s. 7s and 6s. There, that's enough for now. Like, look at that. Pretty good rounded defense except for punches. That's okay, I can be weak to punches. Doesn't seem that difficult. That's what, up here? Nope. Here, this one, shadow boxing. Punches and kicks, and rough. Yeah, I'm just gonna get them up to 5s, minimum 5s, and then I'm gonna stop training. Because otherwise I'm gonna destroy everybody. I think that did it. Yeah, we're still doing the movie assaults. Still good. Still good. Save our... So disappointed that I'm only on the main unit, but that's okay. I thought I made a really good impression on LIJ. Oh, maybe I'm surprised I'm going to turn on them. Listen up, this tournament is a big deal, and you need to decide how you fit into that. I need your full effort at all times. Got it? Yes, understood. Whoa, what's going on? It's me and Great Bash Heel. What's going on, Tomoyaki Honma? Honma, it's so great to meet you. Yeah, we have no idea what he says because of his voice. Kokeshi Tomoyaki Honma. This nearly unintelligible funny man is a veteran wrestler with years of experience. He sort of is like a deathmatch wrestler. As the star of the Great Bash Heel unit, he shares a close bond with Togi Makabe. His Kokeshi series of finishing moves, where he launches himself at the opponent like a stiff wooden doll, is a New Japan Pro Wrestling fan favorite. Hey, long time no see. What's up, Yuji? Nagata, same. I do my absolute best for my first match with the main unit. After doing so well at the SWA, you'd better. Haha. Yes, sir. There's no way I can, like, turn on them. Listen up, all of you. I expect to see you crush those jerks in chaos. Got it? I get to fight in the main unit for the January 5th New Year match to decide New Japan's trajectory for the year. The Young Lions are here to perform, but I'm here to win. All right, let's get them. Oh yeah, yeah, ba-boom. Is this a 4-on-4 match? Wowzers! Googly Moogly, Togi Makabe, Tomoyaki Honma, and Yuji Nagata against Hirooki Goto, Toru Yano, Tomohiro Ishii, and Gedo. At this point, all of chaos. I mean, that's obviously different now, but at the time, all in chaos. Cool. I'd rather be fighting as a part of some sort of unit. Ooh, I match Tomoyaki Honma's gear a lot. I fit in with Great Bash Heel, I feel, at least color-wise, more or less. Okay, you can even pull that blue into the Yuji Nagata thing, too. Okay, not too shabby. Coming for you, Goto! Get out of here. Send me some real competition. Seriously, get out of here. I will knock and shove you back all day. All day long. That's right. Give Ishii a shot. See how they do. Spoiler alert. Just as poorly. Boom! Okay, I like that. That focused, running, single-legged strike to the face. That's kind of nice. It's easier for me to time for sure. Get him, Hanma. There. Get him. I've shoved him out of the ring for y'all. Give him to beats. Where are you? Big gorilla press. Get up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get up before the ref does. Oh, missed. Kicks to the ding-ling. Yeah! Kick to the ding-ling. Stomp near the ding-ling. Into the cover after that huge chair shot. Help me out, fellas. Move, Lisa! Protect me! Oh, Goto. Big gorilla press slam. Get over here. I'm not done with you. Not by a long shot. Stomps to the wiener. I'm gonna shove you out of the ring. So much going on. Oh gosh! Toriano! Brainbuster to the outside! Gato knocks me outside. Nice try. Nice try. Ishii. Oh, stomach pattern! Come on! Ugh, big drop kick. Big drop kick, and then stomping right back on the Ghiblies. There you go. Ugh. Into the chairs! Oh, missed the chairs. Still into the cover. Running D! Gotta stop Goto, yo. As we break it down. Boom! Spikes him into the chair! Too close to the ropes. Let him tag out. Let him tag out. There we go. Let him tag out. There we go. He's hurt. Ishii is critical. Let him tag out. Ugh. Ishii, get out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ishii's hurt. So I can't really do anything about it now that they're down there. So long as they're not legal, they're okay. Ah, I could lose right here. Oof. Ugh. Come on, Googly. You got this, buddy. Be the greatest, Googly Moogly. Not just the great. Oh, it's gonna take everything I have to beat these four. I mean, 3. I already took 1 down. Okay. Okay, deep breath. Boom! Spikes him. Oh, dang it. Boom! Flip kick to the back of the head. Love that. Googly salt. I knocked another one out. Go tag. Go tag. I'm giving you the opportunity to go save yourself. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have left the ring. Go tag. Go tag, you fool. Boom. There. Gato's just chilling. You will never be right. You'll never be fixed, Gato. Boom. Get up there, too. Oh, dang it. There we go. Bah, there. Just knocking out fools all over the place. Strike a battle! Pick up a chair, will you? How do you like that? Googly salt! Googly salt! I know Goto's there, I don't care. Get up, Yano. Alright, into the corner. Googly cells. Whoop. Sucker. Hold for the pin. Nope. I love how they go block the people that can't move because they're knocked out. Someone want to check on Gato and Ishii? They've been lying there for a long time. Get up, get up, get up. Hey. Where do you think you're going? That'll do it. Cobra twist. Cobra twist! Googly Moogly's not done. Beat him with a Cobra twist. Got new moves unlocked, got training points. Not too shabby, kid. Says Hanma. All you can do is stutter your thanks in response to what you assume was a compliment. As you savor your victory, you notice the crowd is getting excited again. Minoru, Minoru, uh-oh. Minoru Suzuki. Before you have time to react, the Suzuki-gun unit surrounds both the main unit and Chaos. Please, please invite me to Suzuki-gun. Aw, dang it. Suzuki-gun attacks from all sides. It's like they're everywhere at once. Amid the confusion, someone strikes you from behind and abruptly tosses you from the ring. Minoru, Minoru. Shut up already, would you?
俺たち鈴木軍 Ichiban.
Suzuki Gun number 1. Attitude problem, Minoru Suzuki. You could say that. After a successful run as an MMA fighter, Suzuki returned to New Japan Pro Wrestling to wreak havoc on the wrestling world with his bad attitude. The man is destruction incarnate. His reputation alone is enough to strike fear into his opponents before he even takes to the ring. Not wrong.
Oi.
Hey, New Japan Pro Wrestling, save us both the trouble and hand over your belts. The crowd shouts for him to leave the ring. Not a chance! This is my ring now! The crowd boos and shouts. Don't you boo me! This whole ring reeks of losers. After I've broken New Japan, there won't be enough left to put back together. Listen up, losers. Suzuki-gun is number 1. And just as suddenly as it began, you snap awake to find yourself in the locker room. Ow, there's no one around. Someone must have carried you here and left you. I let my guard down. How was I supposed to know Suzuki-gun would barge into the ring like that? Damn it! Those punks tarnished the reputation of our ring. I'll make them pay for this. Oh man, I was hoping they would ask me to join them. What a way to ring in the new year! Today's unexpected brawl was a preview of the beatings to come. Now we got a feud with Suzuki-gun. I want to join you. Together we shall rule. Okay, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, shadowboxing to do my punch defense to get them up to punch and kicks up to 5s. There we go. Okay. One more. Oh, 2 more actually. Do I have enough? I do. There. Okay. Anything else that just primarily... let's see. Woof, look at that. Middle of the road, doing okay. And all these are just crushing it. Like, all of these skills. Just crushing it. Here, I'll just do this. There you go. My spirit. I will tend to my spirit. Save that. Keep right on rocking and rolling. You're still doing New Year Dash? It's gotta be after that. Ah, yes, the New Beginning. February's New Beginning series. This looks like a pizza joint logo for whatever reason. It's always reminded me of like, man, I could go for some za when I'm looking at this thing. February's New Beginning series will feature Okada and Suzuki's IWGP Heavyweight Championship match as the main event. Oh, so you were attacking the main unit and Chaos just to get to Kazuchika Okada, did you? Okay. Okada's fighting with Chaos, our opponent, but it's a good opportunity for him to defend his title. And I don't want Suzuki-gun causing any more trouble than they already have. Hey, Mowgli, you're on my team again. Sweet. Sir, yes, sir. Suzuki-gun can't just walk in here like they own the place and make a run for the IWGP belt. Do you agree with me, right, kid? I mean, it makes me sick to see them tarnish the honor of our ring. That's what I said out loud. I was, again, secretly hoping they would ask me to join them. Yes, that's exactly it, right, Hanma? Exactly. Right. What was that again? Shibata. Katsuyori Shibata!
以上
The wrestler. Katsuyori Shibata is the straight-laced all-star of New Japan Pro Wrestling, known for his epic clashes with the best competitors in the sport. Known for fighting too hard and kind of breaking his brain a little bit and having to stop. After he started with New Japan as an amateur wrestler, he took time away to gain experience in mixed martial arts. Now he's back in New Japan with a new set of skills. A particular set of skills. He's a man of few words with his heart set on the match, and the match alone. His love for the sport is unsurpassed. Shibata, I look forward to working with you. Sure. Shibata's already in the zone. What a wrestler. You could learn a thing or two from him, like how not to shave your chest. We're facing Chaos again today. I should get myself mentally prepped to do my part for the main unit. What a unit. Ooh, Googly Moogly, Makabe, Tomoaki Hanma, Katsuyori Shibata versus the same people we faced last time. The only difference is we got Shibata instead of Yuji Nagata. Everything else is the same. Yes, everything else is literally exactly the same. Perfect. I shall redeem myself by also destroying these same fools that dare challenge me. Or maybe I'll just sit on the apron this whole time and just call the match. How about that? How about that? More fun to do all this. What you got, Goto? You got nothing. Oh, running away, huh? Not on my watch. Inner thigh kick. Get out of here. Inner thigh kick, I said. Stop running away. That's it. Stomp to the dingling. Into the cover. Dingling stomp for the win. Oh, just a 1 count. I stopped him. I stopped you. That was the whole point. Oops, sorry. I'm going the wrong way. Boom! Spiked him. Googly salt to his back. That's right. That's right. Oh, into another pin. Too close to the ropes. I know that. I know that. Oh, Hanma, stop him. Stop him, Hanma. That's okay, he tagged Gato. I think I'll be alright. Get out of here. Oh. Strike a battle! Took him down with my chops. Choppy them. Pop, 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 pop. That's right. Get more qualified fighters in here. I knocked you both out last time. Both of you fools. Fine. Gorilla press for you then. Oh, I don't have a running off the ropes to a downed opponent move. I just realized. Ooh. Get up. Yeah! John wooed ya. Was that fun? I had fun. Come here, Yano. You're next. Get out of my ring. Okay. Oh, you little cheeky booger. Brainbuster to the floor! Oof. Hit me! Hit me! Hit me, main unit! Oh! Oh! Countered again by Ishii and Yano together. Exacting their revenge for last time. Poof. Oh, leaving so soon, huh? Fine. That's how you want to be? Ho 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 ho. Oh. Yeah, let me just move out of the way here. Dang! Can't do any of my big moves. Ooh! Or my medium moves. Yeah, that's his name. Get up, get up, get up. Whoa, that was close. I almost got DQ'd. Yeah, you're so impressive. You can say your name. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Boom. Oh, missed. Oh, I missed that too. So grab the ropes, the little booger. You little booger. Oh. Googly salt! Oh, missed. Too far out for the googly salt. Oh, strike button. Oh! Immediately assaulted by Gato. How rude. Graziano. Loves him with a chair. Starts to stack him up in the corner. Goodness. To the back. Wearing him down. Wearing him down. That's right. Oh, man. Still can't get my big offense in on Yano. There we go. Yes. Boom, big cutter. Oh, I gotta get out of the ring. Psych. Missed. Not that time. Big knee strike to the face. Who else wants some? Get out of here. Keep it on Gato. Boom, another chair shot. Stomp on the ding-a-ling. Whoop. Oh, countered. Get sent to the outside. Hit me. Okay, I'm fine. One more, he says. One more shove. Oh, can't do it. Gets headbutted. For all he's worth. Breaks the eyes. Spikes him into the chairs, or amongst the chairs at least. I'm trying to set Gato up on the top. Something devastating. Big cutter. Ugh. God. What a machine Googly Moogly is. Oh no! Gets dropped by a super kick from Gato! Oh. Shows him almost out of his amateur wrestling boots. Into the corner. Boom. Googly salt to the back. Can't capitalize. Now he does. Into the cover. Protect me! No. Kicks out. Oh, missed. Tried to get him with a chair. Didn't quite work. Dang, I tried to hit him before he could tag Goto. No such doing. Oof. Goto drops Googly. Oh no! Great the Googly Moogly! Strike battle. Fighting for all he's worth. Yar! Ugh. Got him. Googly salt! Oh, he missed! Goto, getting focused! Getting focused! Oh, big elbow to the back of the head. We're past 20 minutes now. Googly looking for that knockout shot. Missed. Oh, runs together so they bat heads. Come on, get up. Nope, can't save himself. Gets Goto on his way out though. Ah, no! Drops the hammer on Yano. Get up. Leg feet enziguri. Just rolls him over for the pin. Protect me. Duh. Into the cutter. Up top. Googly salt to somebody. Nobody. Nobody home. No water in the pool. Oh, finally figured out which button is to drag them away from the ropes. Googly salt! Oh, missed again. It's so much harder to hit than any other finisher I've had before. Spikes Ishii into the canvas. And now Yano. Come on, come on. Oh. Oh. Stop running that way. Stop running that way. Googly Salt missed again because he couldn't get his ish together. Nope. Nothing doing. Oh, big headbutt from Ishii. Googly's in trouble. Get him out of the ring. Get him out of the ring. Get him out of the ring. No. Ugh. I think that actually technically is me trying to steal his finish, but I don't have that skill. I think that's what that is. Oops. Another strike battle! Ugh. Oh, you jerk. Dang it. Again, not able to hit them before they make the tag. Oh, and a stomp to my own Ghibli bits. My Ghibli bits! No! Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Gato's got a crossface. Got a big bad crossface. Ring of the eyes. Oh, your iron tum-tum. I was not anticipating the iron tum-tum. Drops him with the DDT, but Googly's hurting. Googly's in a world of hurt. Misses. Turns it into a cutter like he meant to. Blasts him in the back of the head with a piece of table. There it is, the Cobra Twist. Oh, but he gives up. He gives up on the move before the ref can get over there because he knows it'll end it immediately. Trying to win with the Moogly Salt here. Or the Googly Salt. Moogly Salt. Big old cutter on Yano. Oh, you have to leave the guy, huh? Okay. Oh, suplex into the table bits. Chops him over. Moogly Salt. Oh, I'm missing that one. Oh, and that one too. That was a standing moonsault. Steals Yano's move! Big kneeling powerbomb! Oh, I can only do that once a match. Lights up all three. Puts Yano down. Kind of close to a corner. He's up. Moogly Salt. No good. No good. I'm gonna get real dizzy attempting all these moonsaults. Out of the, stay there, Goto. Leave me alone. Oh, misses the head scissor takeover. Can't time it properly while he's watching Yano out of the corner of his eye. We passed 30 minutes in this one. What a contest. Great Googly Moogly doing the lion's share of the work for his squad, in that he will not let anybody else into the matchup. I'm also trying to use so many chairs and stuff that they kick me out of main unit. Ugh. Yeah, moonsault double stomp. Into the pin. No. Ugh. Ugh. Dropping him and dropping him. Dropping him on his head. Over and over again. Dang it. Strike better. Come on, Googly. Googly salt. Missed. Great Googly Moogly, face first into the chair. Undeterred. Goto, get away. Get away, Goto. Drops Yano. Moogly salt on the wrong guy. Come on, that was perfect and I hit Goto instead. Dang it. There, now he drops him in the corner. Runs up the ropes. Googly salt with authority. Yes. Holy moly, that took forever. That's what you get. No. I'm gonna keep fighting. There we go. 74. That's because it took 35 minutes to eventually get into a position to win. You did well today. I did okay. 35 minutes of wrestles. Thank you. You're better than I thought. Thanks, Shibata. Wow, praise from Shibata. Says Hanma. I'll do my best next match too. He said nice job, right? You did so well, I'm going to give you a real treat. What's he got planned? What does that mean? I've been doing great in my new role with the main unit, and I can tell the SWA experience really helped. Still, I can do better. I gotta, if I want to headline next year's opening event. They mean Wrestle Kingdom, opening event of the year. Okay, what about new moves? Perhaps? Like this salt throw, I would love. Really? It counts as a rough move. Okay, low drop kick. Where is it? Where else? Low drop kick. That's the one. This was supposed to be my big thing. Can I counter with a low drop kick? Sure can. That's amazing. Okay, nothing there. Nothing else here to be used. That's fine. Oh, I do love that copper kick. Here, oh my, that'll be my double team. There we go, that'll be my double team. Can I do a regular copper kick here? Fierce low. Oh, hang on. Can I do rough? Can I do a low drop kick? There it is. Yeah, low drop kicks all over the place. Oh no, wait. This is supposed to be my some sort of other kick. How did I get turned into? It's so funny that it's. What was I using here? I'm confused. Okay, so standing big moving is upper shot. This one was just standing still. Where did it go? It was like a. Nope. None of these. No. Overhead kick. That was it. That's hilarious. Okay, back to that stuff. Alright, so pretty much fix those. I've been looking for that low drop kick for a while. So leave training. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I don't need to do anything else with my actual training, or else I'm gonna get too powerful. Continue! We're at Togi Makabe's 20th anniversary show. Cool. The size of the massive crowd speak to Makabe's popularity. I'm supposed to be in today's event, but I have no idea who my opponent is. I bet you it's Makabe.
Whoa.
Oh, thanks for coming. Makabe, congrats on 20 years. Thanks. That is kind of impressive, isn't it? Says Hanma. Sure is. And to commemorate the occasion, I want you on our team for the main event. Oh, that's nice. Of course, I asked you, didn't I? Consider it a favor for me. Let me swing a win to make this day one to remember. You better make good on your word, kid. Hell yeah. Makabe's amazing, and thanks to him, I'm finally in a main event at New Japan Pro Wrestling. Let's do this. Rawr, says Hanma, breathily. Oh. Okay, so slightly less. We got rid of Goto. You got it. 6-person tag main event. I thought we were going to get a singles match with him. Remember me? I'm the guy that kicked your butt the previous 2 matches. Come get a piece. That's right. That's right. I also run and do some funky drop kicks now. Yeah, nice low drop kick. Rickety eyes. Oh. Stop short. I gotta get my timing right on these. Oof. Come on, Meow. Knock it off. What do I got in the middle here? What's my middle move? Oof, I'll never know. Break the eyes. Kick. Whoa, duck that headbutt. Shove him away. Get him ready for the drop kick. Oh, missed. Oh, swats away the low drop. How about now? I just missed. Oh, what a counter to the Enziguri. Shot to the ding-a-ling. No count. No count, says Red Shoes and Ueno. You want to play like that, do you? I'm gonna shove you out of my ring. Get him, boys. It's Great Bash heel time.
1, 2, 3.
Boom, there we go. There's the leg feed. Into the gorilla press slam. Ugh. There, that gets my boys involved. Big old lariat. This thing's almost over. Triple team on Yano. Strike a batu. Shove him in here. Get in here. Middle. Oh, can't do it. Can't do it. Blocks him. Blocks him from making the tag. Big cutter. Okay. What's my middle move? Ah, swinging DDT. Ah, yes. Swinging DDT. Up the ropes. Moogly salt. Almost puts him down. Enziguri to the back of the head. Oh, missing the moonsault press there. That was a standing option. Big Enziguri to Gato again. Gotta whip him into this corner to get him into this corner. We get him, we smack him, we drag him. Oh, we got nothing now. Big old nothing there. He got right up from that smack. Ooh. Let's try to get Yano over. Oh no, not gonna work. Not gonna work. Over we go. Vert, good to see you, buddy. You, in fact, were gifted a sub to this very channel. Welcome to the prestigious Silent G unit. Congratulations. Hope you're having a good one, buddy. Oh, I thought you were going to tag out. You should have. It would have been smarter for you. Oh! You're so lucky you avoided that. Haha! Jumps past him. Oh. Spikes him into the canvas. Yeah, I should really move those. Oh, he's gonna tag out. Yeah. A spiky. Oof. And I got Ishii to play with. Oh, thanks, pal. Yeah, it's definitely like a medication issue. And like I said, I got an appointment with the doctor tomorrow, as it happens. So I'll be dealing with that, no problem. Just checking a different course of action to take. Because I'm meant to take 2 pills a day, every day. Taking 1 pill a day pretty much fixes my blood sugar, but not quite. Taking 2 pills a day, I don't know what it does to my blood sugar, but I can tell you that it rips my insides apart, and I cannot handle it. So we're going to try to see if maybe I can get away with the 1 pill a day, and hey, maybe I can do the rest of the blood sugar management through, you know, being less sedentary and getting in better shape. Which, you know, never a bad idea. Never a bad idea to exercise. So I just have to go over that with the doctor, my plans, see if they obviously check their advice, stuff like that. See if it's recommended, as they did recommend taking 2 pills in the first place, so I can get out of it, like jury duty. Yano! Ishii! Take your pick, you're both going down! Big slam onto the chunk of table. Butt first. Onto the chunk of table. Into the corner. Oh, misses the shot, hey! Palm strike in the corner. Oh no, now he's being choked! A simple choke from Toru Yano. You jerk. Take this. Or beat your head against the ground. Oh dear. Oh, Gato's legal, are you? Perfect. DDT for Gato. Ugh. Get up, a googly moogly. Just smacking his head into the canvas. Just try and stop me. That's how I roll. Oh, strike battle. And jam that X button as hard as I can. Ugh. Big drop kick. That should end it. Good stuff. Ugh. Shoves him away. Grabs some table. Get up. Got him. One more. And I should be able to get that Mookie salt. Oh, wrong way. I gotta get him the other way. Oh, blocked. Dang it, Gato. Get out of here, Yano. Do not touch me. Oh, good. Got that gorilla slam off. This is going to be too close to the ropes, but I'm still going to get this off. Boom! Big Moogly salt. Try again. Perfect positioning there. Into the corner. Moogly salt. Critical. Okay, in this situation, I usually let them tag out because it gives me the opportunity to critical somebody else on your team. Just tag out, dude. Just tag out. Uh-oh. You're in trouble. Yano and now Ishii getting Moogly salted. Got him. You want a piece too? Have some of that. 66%. Training points, which I'm not going to use because I'm already too powerful as it is. I can't believe we snagged the victory for Makabe on his anniversary. His fans are loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Makabe, says the audience. Looks pretty pleased with himself. Huh? All right. As you and Hanma exit the ring amid the applause, you can see Makabe basking in the love of his fans. Makabe, Makabe, Makabe! See that? That's what pro wrestling is really about. The crowd roars in excitement. Keep taking those hits until exactly the right moment, and then you crush them. That's what it's all about. Hey Kokeshi, how about a few words for your amazing fans? Kokeshi, Kokeshi, Kokeshi. Here, the GBH powerhouse duo approach the ring. Says Hanma. The crowd suddenly bursts into laughter. It seems like he might have said that's how it's done, but who can really tell what that guy says? Hey Moogly, why don't you come up and say a few words yourself? Moogly Moogly, I just want to say, Makabe, congrats on an amazing 20 years. I hope to get to work with you a lot more in the future. So professional. The crowd suddenly bursts into more laughter. Listen, Moogly, I've got high hopes for you, so be sure you always fight like your life depends on it. Thank you. The crowd roars in excitement. And I've got one last thing to say. I'm going to keep moving higher and higher up the ranks. That belt will be mine before you know it. Mark my words. The crowd roars in excitement. Cheering endlessly, chanting Makabe's name, it's clear he and Hanma are greatly loved by their fans. As you admire their accomplishments, you wave to the audience. One day, you'll be just like them. A bunch of unintelligible, beat-up old wrestlers. Okay, so my offense is great. My defense is better than I could possibly expect. What is it that I can work on here? Throw, stretch, power, arm? Sure, let's do one of these. One more. Any more in the power department? Oof. Okay, I'm gonna do one more here because it's gonna get our power up to 5. There we go, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's a lot better. Chunky in the middle. Throw and power we already did. Stretch and arm we can do better elsewhere. MMA overall, let's do that. What's that? MMA overall, kick and rough. Okay, let's get these up. Spend the rest on this. Oh, I got 5 I can do here? Yikes, they're in trouble. Oh, 3 more. I should be satisfied once this is over. I just didn't want any 1s in any of the categories. 1 more. Satisfactory. Yeah, I'm like, I can run up and down the ropes. I can get up medium fast in most cases. I'm medium on most resistances. My defense is pretty rock solid, and my offense is getting there. Other than technical stuff, but I'm not super technical. I'm more athletic than anything else. So that's all fine for me. Like, I don't need to change any of my moves. I don't think. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that training. Save. Back to the main unit. Looks like we're gonna do one more match, I think. Provided that we get put into one. Let's see what happens. Keep your eyes on this returnee. March 6th today marks the 45th anniversary of New Japan Pro Wrestling, the greatest wrestling promotion in Japan since its formation in 1972. So this storyline takes place in 2017. This world-class promotion has spent the better part of a century delighting fans. Better part of a century? You just said it was a 45th anniversary. That's not even half of a century. That's not the better part of a century. That's the lesser part of a century. Delighting fans with surprises and lifelong memories. I don't mean to like split hairs, but that's not the majority. Wow, New Japan has been around since before I was born. That's amazing. I guess lots of things have been around since before you were born. Isn't it? Tanahashi, I can't wait to work with you. Isn't it wild that pro wrestling in Japan is so big and has been so innovative and so influential to the worldwide art of professional wrestling? And it's only been around since 72. Not just New Japan Pro Wrestling. All Japan and New Japan pretty much formed around the same time. Like, it's only been around since the 70s in Japan. Meanwhile, it's been around since like the turn of the 19th century or 20s. Like, it's been around since like the late 1800s in America. All right, the 45th anniversary flag-raising memorial tournament has a lot of key fights lined up, including 4 title matches. Wow, they put a lot of planning into today's matchups. I'm a long way from competing in a title match, though. You never know. A lot of pro wrestlers have gotten really big after an overseas stint. I suppose there have been several like that recently. Sho, Yo, Hiromu, Evil, Tetsuya Naito. Most of LIJ, it seems. Okada, too. So what are you sitting around wasting time wallowing? It's actually kind of a thrilling opportunity now that I think about it. Moogly, you did really well at SWA, and you've garnered a pretty loyal fan following since you returned to Japan. I think your opportunity for success is closer than you think. You really do think so? Wow, I can't wait. Yes, that's why you've got to pour every ounce of strength into each and every fight, no matter what. You know what I do? I mercilessly beat on my opponents no matter their skill level. All right, we're up. Let's show them what we've got. Hell yeah. Am I fighting Tanahashi one-on-one? Oh, no, I'm not. This is very much a big old hodgepodge. Okay, we are forever stuck facing the same 4 members of Chaos, but we keep changing up our partners that never see any action, as Googly Moogly is now teaming up with Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kushida, who is currently in NXT/GWA, depending on what wrestling universe you want to subscribe to, and Michael Elgin, who is a non-presence in wrestling universes currently. Goto, Yano, Ishii, and Gedo once more. I'm not going to draw this out. I'm going to try to get the pin as quickly as possible. That's my excitement this time around. Just try to get them beaten as quickly as possible. Go, go, go. Googly Salt. Within the first 30 seconds. Googly Salt. Go, go, go. Got it. 43 seconds in. Almost pinned him. Almost pinned him. Boom. Boom. We're going to keep knocking him back into our corner. Oh, oh dang. Okay, big body slam, up the ropes. Googly Salt. No mercy. Almost got him again. Once again, shoving him into the corner. Oh no! Somebody's in my way here. Somebody's in my way here. Okay, drag him away from the ropes. Go, 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 go. Googly Salt! Almost. You can hear the crowd being like, oh no, he's so hurt. Oh, Yano stops that Rana attempt. Gotta put Goto down and out before he tags. Yes. Oh, stop the tag. Get up, get up, get up. Smacks him in the face. Googly Salt. Ah. 2, 3. I told you. No futzing about. Quickest win possible. And now we pose. Let's get in there. Wait, let's put ourselves front and center. With Tanahashi. Let's see Tanahashi. Rawr! There we go. Trying to pose for the thumbnail. The worst match, but it doesn't matter. We spiked him with 4 Moogly Salts and it's over. Got a new move, got our training points. That's what we were after. The main unit won, and I can't help but think I played an important part in that victory, getting the win as we did in under 4 minutes after I hit my finisher on him like 3 or 4 times. On your way back to the locker rooms, you notice Nagata somberly addressing a crowd of reporters. He's going to retire soon. As you've heard, Hanma had an accident during a recent match. Turns out he suffered a rather serious spinal injury. This is a real thing. Oh my gosh, did they put this into the game? He lit, like, you know that draping DDT that Randy Orton does when his opponent is laying across the middle rope and he DDTs them into the ring? Hanma took one of those legitimately in a match in Japan and almost severed a spinal cord. Like, it took him a year to get back to the ring. How could Hanma get hurt? He's been positive given the situation and is well on the road to recovery. He came back and did like a couple of matches and I think he quietly retired again. However, no one is more disappointed than Hanma to announce that he won't be recovered in time to compete for the New Japan Cup. I'm taking Hanma's spot. I hope you all wish him a speedy recovery. Aw. I can't believe this. It must have happened at the Okinawa tournament that I missed. But he was just at Makabe's 20th anniversary. Don't you start moping. There's nothing any of us can do about it. But they just said he injured his spine. It's fine. He was doing great the last time I saw him. Really? Phew. For a moment there, I got really worried. I don't look at Makabe's face here. He's just putting on a happy face for our sake. Look at his eyes. Whoa! Don't waste your tears. Our Kokeshi will be back in no time. Speaking of look at his eyes, now they're all crazy. We'll just defend the New Japan ring for him while he's out. Got it? You got it. Makabe's probably taking it harder than most, but at least he's putting on a brave face, see? They're aware of it. But he's right. He's sure to be back soon. Hope so. I mean, it is a imaginary injury in this case. It did take a long time for him to recover in the real world. Okay, I'm not doing any more training because if you look at my parameters, I'm fine. I don't need to do any of this. Maybe I'll do movement speed. Sure, I'll do movement speed because that does ascent style and agility. That's all I'll do. This is all I'm putting forth for the remainder. Slowly building up our ability to move the fastest we possibly can in the ring. That's it. Okay, a lofty goal. We'll get loaded on that at least 6 more times because we need 150 for the movement speed. But ascent style we should tackle within 3. So, 600 more points and we're done leveling up. Like, I don't need to improve my recovery skills or anything any more than that. If I can get maximum movement speed for the googly moogly, that's perfect. That's exactly the sort of style I want to proliferate. Okay, let us leave this training. I don't even know if proliferate's the right word. Sometimes I just get like large words stuck in my head when like a tiny one will do, but I just can't substitute the simple method of speech. I just have to speak the way I do. I just can't help myself. All right. Even that explanation was rambling and silly. Alright, we're done there. So we've saved. I'll double check our time here. And we are okay as far as I can see. Hit this here button. A shabba-da-babba-da-boo. Put myself right back on Front Street so I can thank everybody for watching, no matter where when you happen to be, and wishing everybody out there chill vibes for the moment. Non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. Was going to be back in a few hours for Earth Defense Force tonight, but it turns out that Juice Papanusum is suffering another migraine, so quick shout out to my bestest buddy there, and hope you get well soon. So we'll be back to stopping more bug butt next Thursday night. So for today, we're done streaming, so we will be back tomorrow, that's Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern, to dive back in to Bioshock. The first session of Bioshock was kind of like and then session 2 was big old double thumbs up because we got the hang of it, and we started building ourselves to where we can really put the hurting on our enemies. And now with the addition of like the camera and the fact that like the more pictures we take, we can mitigate or we can increase our damage to them and stuff like that. Now we're just aces. So expect us back at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow afternoon for a bit of Bioshock. Until then, TTFN, let's go find somebody. Spread a little love too. There we go. Let's go raid Bruce. Haven't done that, I don't think, all week. And get the heck out of here. I don't think this thing works anymore. I have to do it manually. Truth. All right. Thanks very much for hanging, everybody. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.